New information about Jabbar and 5 chilling videos he posted online as he drove from Houston here to New Orleans on New Year's Eve to carry out the massacre, turning down this corner on Bourbon Street and plowing into partygoers.
Jabbar explains he originally planned to harm his family and friends, but was concerned the news headlines would not focus on the, quote, war between the believers and the disbelievers, end quote. Additionally, he stated he had joined ISIS before this summer.
Court papers show he was divorced from both his first wife, Nikidra, and from his second wife, who obtained a restraining order. He also ran up $30,000 in credit card debt and was living in squalor in this trailer park near Houston. 42-year-old Jabbar spent nearly a decade in the Army, served in Afghanistan, and left with the rank of staff sergeant before he went on his terror spree that ended in a hail of gunfire on Bourbon Street. We spoke to Trevor Neal, an Army buddy.
That really hurted me because that was my brother for 6 months. I knew that he fell down a wrong path, later on in life.
Good evening. I'm Shamsuddin Jabbar.
Jabbar posted this video in 2020 when he was a real estate agent in Houston, and it's filled with clues about his obsessive personality.
All the I's are going to be dotted. All the T's are going to be crossed. Everything's going to go off without a hitch.
Behind him is a poster headed Discipline, with slogans like disciplined people build routines, go all in, and take responsibility. Behind him is a shelf of self-help books, including one on leadership. He looked like a prosperous salesman, but over the last 4 years, his life fell apart. Investigators are looking into mysterious flights taken by the suspect overseas. In the summer of 2023, he flew from JFK Airport in New York to Cairo. He also flew from Atlanta to Toronto just weeks later.
Law enforcement and the intelligence community is going to be looking very hard at those trips, including travel records, phone records, surveillance, and determining whether or not this individual has met with certain identified individuals of particular terrorist organizations.
Investigators raided an Airbnb in New Orleans where Jabbar was staying and found a cache of explosives. But after saying yesterday that Jabbar had accomplices, the FBI walked that back today, insisting he was another lone wolf.
We do not assess at this point that anyone else involved in this attack except for Shamsuddin Jabbar.
Shamsuddin Jabbar.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. That just means queen. So we have to do, we have to do a replay. Okay? We have to do a replay of yesterday's live, okay? Because new evidence has come out, so I want y'all to hear it. Now, some of it is going to be disturbing, okay? I want to warn you in advance, okay? Some of this stuff going to be disturbing, and some of this stuff going to make your head shake, okay? So if you have never been in the military before, if you have never done any type of security like with a federal agency, you understand what's happening. But for just regular average Joes, this is gonna be a little hard for y'all. Okay, it's a little hard for me. Okay, now the title of this foolery is Trump out here speculating again. Okay, 15 dead at New Year celebration in New Orleans, part 2. Okay, let's get into the foolery. Now, the person that you're going to hear, I want you to understand something. It is not the mind of Take Heed, okay? This is not the mind of Take Heed, but I follow this content creator and I respect him, but this is not the mind of Take Heed, okay? So I want y'all to listen to this brother, and then we're going to dissect it, okay? There's a lot going on right now, so we're going to dissect it. I want to also let you know that Jabbar is, like they said, he was born here. He is an American citizen, okay? Now, from what the government is saying, he may have changed his name, okay? And they're going to look into that. That's not his birth name, okay? So that's not the family name, allegedly, okay? So more than likely he's an American, Okay, I don't know. The voice sounds like, I don't want to say, but the voice sound like, I don't want to say because my heart will be broke. I don't want to say I don't want to say what culture he comes from, because I listen. Anyway, let's wait and see. Okay, let's wait and see. But from what I see right now and what they're saying is that he is an American citizen, just like we said yesterday. His family doesn't have any ties to overseas or anything like that. So allegedly, he may have changed his name. That's not his birth name. Okay, allegedly. Okay. Also, another thing too. Okay, he's been married 3 times. Okay, he's been married 3 times, and the marriages were back to back to back to back. Okay, and the second wife has a restraining order against him. Okay, now his buddies in the military, one of his buddies said he was like, he was a good guy. Okay, he was a good guy. Now the problem that I have is that if you say something wrong on social media, we all know this, right? If you say something wrong on social media, they drop your stream. Okay? Your stream gets reported. Okay? This man said that he's giving his life, okay? He's giving his life to ISIS or whatever, this Islamic group. He's giving his life to these people. Okay, he's honoring them. And I'm surprised that that video didn't get flagged on social media. Okay, they said he was putting up crazy stuff and his stuff didn't get flagged. Why? Because on social media, on YouTube right now, if I say something offensive, right, all of a sudden you'll see my stream go black. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll just cut my stream. Okay? And I'm going to share something with you. If you say anything about C-19 that they don't like, if you say anything bad about C-19 or about what happened, they will cut your stream. They will also put fake, we fact checked it, this is not real. They do all those things. Okay? The social media does all those things. But when this man right here, Jabbar, got on social media and said that he's honoring ISIS, okay? That he's a part of them. How come he wasn't on their radar? Doesn't that sound a little crazy? How come he wasn't on the radar that something was wrong? Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. So who we got in here? Steven, how are you? 18, what's going on, baby? Flower, what's up, honey? Who else we got in here? Henry, how you doing? So this is the uncomfortable truth. This does not make sense. The more you go into depth about this thing, you shake your head. Hey, Brian, how are you? Hey, B, what's going on? So I wanted to talk about something else. I had already thought in my mind what we were going to do for this morning. I wanted to talk about the woman who's 49 years old, and she's messing with a younger man that's 19 years younger than her. Okay, I wanted to talk about that. Okay, that's what I wanted to talk about. That's good. You said I'm fantastic. I love that, Brian. Good morning, B. Back to you as well. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about. But they got more evidence coming out about this man. Okay, and I'm saying to myself, how come they didn't flag this guy? How come he was able to get through? That doesn't make sense. Okay? Yeah, Ricky is correct. They are. But that does not make sense. Good morning, Ricky. How are you? It's good to see you, sir. It's good to see you. So what I'm about to play is going to be disturbing, but I want to let you know this is not the mind of Take Heed. I like this content creator, but this is not the mind of Take Heed, okay? let's get into the foolery. It's a minute. The live is a minute. Okay. Shout out to Officer Tatum. Okay. Shout out to Officer Tatum. We about to do the damn thing. Okay. We about to do the damn thing. All right. Let's go.
Off crazy, and I'm not shocked because this is the America that the Democrats created by allowing radical jihadists to have a foothold in portions of our country. And I honestly believe, although these people were American citizens, presumably, and they served in the military, they were still radicalized. And we knew they were radicalized, and we let them be radicalized and act out attacks on our own country. This is what I will say before we get into the terrorist stuff. If you are caught with ISIS propaganda and making allegiance to support ISIS, we should take you out back and put a bullet in your head and call it a day. There is no room for radical jihadist behavior by anybody in this country, let alone an American citizen who gets radicalized. I don't understand why we could say, we knew they were radicalized. They posted stuff on social media. You post that you giving an allegiance to ISIS, a known terrorist group. We should put you down like a dog. Easy, easy. We put people down for less. And they let them go. They let them make it. They let them go about their day. And then they do something and we come back and say, oh, we knew they were going to do it. Think about it. Uvalde, same thing. Oh, we knew he was this way. Oh, he was on the FBI watch list. He was doing this, doing that. Y'all too worried about people at the school board meetings. Y'all too worried about people at Planned Parenthood, J6, and you got real threats to this country that y'all not even privy of, or you're not in a position to stop. It literally makes me so upset. And I can't believe we start the new year like this. It makes me upset. Same thing about January 6th. They cry and they cry and they cry and they spit on each other and spin in circles, the head turning around. And they say, well, we knew that these people were plotting to do an insurrection. If you knew, then why you let them do it then? If you knew they were going to do that in the Capitol building, wouldn't it behoove you to thwart that type of behavior instead of letting it happen and then claiming it's an insurrection for the last 5 years? Okay, let's get to the clips. Most of you guys know in New Orleans, I'm not in the middle. Most of you guys know in New Orleans, they had an attack. An idiot decided to drive a car through a group of people on Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many people 15 dead confirmed and over 35 others injured. He got into a shootout with.
So I want to correct that real quick. So from what the chief said in New Orleans, right? Okay. She said that there were 14 dead and he made 15. Okay. So we're not counting him. So 14 dead. Okay. And then he made 15. Okay. So that's what, that's the word on the street. Let's continue.
He didn't make it. And I'm glad he didn't make it. We got a clip of this here. Nick, pull up the clip and we'll watch it together. And then we're going to continue to move forward. A little bit about his background. It doesn't look like we got the clip ready. Let me tell a little bit about his background. He served in the military. He served in the U.S. Army for over 10 years as a human resource specialist and information technology specialist, which is, did he really serve? No, I'm not saying anything about people that serve, but their MOS don't seem like combat. All right, including a deployment to Afghanistan in 2009. He achieved the rank of staff sergeant before being honorably discharged. Following his military service, he attended Georgia State University from 2015 to 2017, according to what we have here. This idiot was twice divorced and had 2 daughters, ages 20 and 15, at the time of the attack. His family reported that he converted to Islam as a young at a young age. Friends and family noted that he became increasingly passionate about his faith around 2017. In months leading up to the attack, he exhibited erratic behavior, as reported by.
Also, the family is Christian. So that's why he's saying it like that, because the family noticed when he was young that he converted into being a Muslim. Okay. So that's why he's saying it like that. That's the word on the street. Okay. Let's continue.
Acquaintances. Let me say this real quick. People got mad at me on campus the other day because I'm telling you the true form, and prove me wrong, the true form of Islam is this. People that live in America that are not violent and not believing that we are the infidel and committing jihad, the people that live in America that don't do that, they're experiencing a watered down version of Islam, a watered down Americanized version. Don't tell me nothing else. Show me another group and religion that's doing this. I'm just saying. Show me Christians that's out here doing this. In the name of Jesus, they go and blowing up stuff and killing people. And show me around the world today of an equivalent of the jihadist Muslim. Show me an example. You can't find none. Show me Jews. Somebody who practiced Judaism or a religious Jew or an ethnic Jew that's going around doing this. Show me a Buddhist that's going around doing this. Show it to me. And I'll shut up and I won't say nothing else. But you cannot tell me.
Now, I'm going to share something with y'all, okay? A lot of y'all going to be offended by what I'm about to say. All these religions have a dark past, all of them. Even Christianity has a dark past, okay? So I can't get up here and say that one faith is more cleaner than the other. All of them have dark paths. Because it wasn't not the same religion that went to Africa and said, you have to follow the God of the Bible, okay? You have to follow the God of the Bible because God wants you to be in chains. God wants you to be slaves. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get up here and be like, oh, one religion is better than the other. I'm sorry. I can't say that. I know some Christian people going to be mad with me, but I can't say that. Okay? Because Christianity took our bloodline and destroyed us. I'm sorry. And this is the same religion that we worship today. Okay? So I'm not going to sit there. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be nasty. But all these religions have a dark past. Okay? Because there were Christian people who were hanging blacks on trees and lighting them on fire. There were Christian people hanging pregnant black women on trees and lighting her and that baby on fire. I'm just saying, all these religions have a dark past to it. So I can't get in here and co-sign that, okay? Like I told y'all, I like Officer Tatum. I like him, okay? I like his content. But there's some things I don't agree with, okay? But I like the content, okay? But let's continue. We're going to continue because I need y'all to hear this. Okay, listen, I'm sorry. I know I might offend some Christians in here. I apologize. And the video might offend some Muslims that's in here too. Okay, but truth has to be told. None of these religions are pure. I'm sorry. None of them. None of them are pure. Okay, I'm sorry. All of them have a dark past. Let's continue.
That is an issue with this particular religion. because offsets of this religion are violent, murderous, evil individuals. The offshoot of Christianity is Mormonism, Pentecostal, what do you want to say? Denominational differences. It's not that there's peaceful and then there's the people blowing up stuff. They want to take over the world. How many times do they got to tell you and show you? They want Sharia law to rule the entire world, and they will do it by death and force. Therefore, an American who gets radicalized by this religion decides to do this. Roll the clip.
Now, at this time, he's just showing how the video was showing the vehicle turning down the street, Bourbon Street. At this time, he's showing that, and you hear the sounds of the bullets going off and everything like that with this man. Also, another thing too, this man did this by himself. He was a lone wolf. Just like y'all said yesterday, some of y'all was in the chat and was like, he's a lone wolf. He was. Good morning, Renee. How are you, baby? He was a lone wolf. Let's get into it.
This is what this guy did, with all intentions to do what he did, because he hate America. ISIS affiliation. ISIS flag was found in this idiot's car, and he had possession of videos expressing support for ISIS and a desire to kill, indicating potential inspiring by the terrorist organization. The FBI is investigating possible affiliations with ISIS,
Right, Henry.
and whether he
Right.
acted alone or he had an accomplice. And this is a picture of the ISIS flag that was found in his vehicle. It made me so mad. I keep saying this. Don't people have something better to do with their brand new year than to be running people over and trying to kill people over a religion that ain't even real? Don't make me get mad. And if you're a Muslim and you're watching me, can you see why people are upset? Muhammad had his issues too. Child brides and all kind of stuff. And then you wonder why people, Jesus was it. Jesus was it. And then Christians have some blame to do with this too, because some of the things that Christians had done historically created a new religion like Islam. It created this religion. It created a sect of people that had to go out and rebel against the fake Christians, I think, from Jesus's day. The people who did not practice or believe what Jesus believed, they went off and started their own stuff. Then they started killing people and doing all this old crazy stuff in the name of their newfound religion that had nothing to do with what Jesus preached. And the spin-off of that is obviously the Jews never accepted it. And the spin-off of that is now they create another religion like Islam. And then Islam...
Now, I'm going to share something with you. Good morning, Watts Radio. What's up? How are you, sir? It's good to see you this morning. Now, I'll share something with you. Has the religion done spinoffs? Yes. Yes, the religion have done spinoff. Okay? They have done it. I'm not lying. They have done spinoffs. Okay? So that is the truth. They have, all of them. Okay? But if we want to get biblical, okay? If we want to get biblical, okay? Okay, this is Abraham's fault. If we want to get biblical, this is Abraham's fault, okay? Okay, so we gonna blame Abraham, okay? We gonna blame Abraham because two of these religions was formed because of Abraham. If we want to get biblical, okay? If we want to get biblical, two of these were formed because of Abraham. this is what it is, okay? Okay? I know it is. I know it is. But I'm just, this is, if we want to get biblical, okay, you got to come and say that. If we want to get biblical, hey, Green Beans, what's going on, sir? So if we want to get biblical, we're going to blame this on Abraham, because if it wasn't for Hagar and Sarah, okay, we wouldn't see this problem right now, okay? Because nobody knows how to just wait on God. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows how to wait on God. That's the problem right here, okay? That's the problem right here. Now, now listen, for y'all new ones who just came into my channel, okay? For y'all new ones who just came into my channel, okay? Now, I know you think it's funny to put nonsense in my channel, and the older ones that's here, you know, they know better, okay? They know better, okay? But my mods don't play in here, okay? I don't know where you think you talking and all this other foolery. We don't do nonsense in here. You won't flag my channel. We're trying to have a conversation, an adult conversation. And if you don't like what I'm saying, you can always scroll up. You don't have to listen. We're not going to be doing no nonsense in here. So you can flag my channel. Go to somebody else's channel, because we're trying to have an adult conversation in here. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Do not put foolishness in my chat. We're all being respectful. Don't do nonsense here. Now let's continue.
Mormonism, and then all these religions just spun off of a bastardized perspective of Jesus. When if everybody would have just stuck to what he said, we wouldn't have none of these issues.
Hey, Walker.
I honestly believe that the Jew and the Christian will be one, by and large, and that none of these other factions will even be out there. We have one faith, one Lord, one faith, one baptism. But instead, we got all this crazy stuff. Anyway, let me continue. Another terrorist attack that happened at the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas using a cyber truck.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if this person is stupid, dumb, evil, or all of the above.
Oh, wow.
But if you're gonna do this, you probably want to use a less fortified vehicle. Look at this idiot, man. These people are idiots. They're gonna burn in hell for what they did. And I wish I can I can watch them. Because if you're doing this to people just trying to live their life, man. They just out here trying to enjoy Trump Tower, Trump Hotel. And you out here being stupid because you radicalized by some fake religion. Okay. And this happened also on January 1st. Trump's International Hotel in Las Vegas resulted in the death of the driver.
And you know, when this car went off, there was somebody standing outside. Did y'all see the video? Somebody was standing outside, okay? And they couldn't just get this vehicle out regularly, you know, throw some water on this thing, because you know that battery is a problem. So they had to smother this thing out. Did y'all see it? They had to put something over the car to smother that fire out. Those trucks is a problem, baby. Shout out to Elon Musk. But those trucks, man, them trucks cost a house, baby. I don't know. Those trucks cost a house. I don't know. Okay. Well, a house you gotta fix up. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be damned. Here we go.
And several other bystanders. This idiot was 37 years old, served in the Army.
37.
And he served in Colorado.
Okay.
Or at least that's where he was based out of. That's where he was on the base there. A little bit of his background, the Cybertruck he rented from Turo, which is where both of these idiots rented their vehicles from, was Turo. And the reason I think they rented from Turo, not because maybe they were together on this. They probably were, to be honest. But because Turo is probably...
And that's the thing. They're trying to figure out if both of them were together on this thing, that they were able to do this simultaneously. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to figure it out now. If we continue to watch the news, they're going to come out and start telling it. And I'm going to share something with you. I keep telling y'all, the smoke and mirrors we're watching, but it's the stuff behind the curtain that's the real problem. Okay? Okay? I'm just letting you know. We watching this, but the stuff behind the curtain is much bigger. Okay? Because if they couldn't get this man, Jabbar, for the comments and the live that he made on social media, but if you say anything against the vaccine, you say anything against C-19, you say anything that they do not like, baby, they will shut your shit down. Do you hear me? Shout out to Candace Owens. You say Candace, and I know a lot of people don't like Candace, but I don't care. I like Candace. Okay? I like her. Okay? So she says some stuff, and baby, they shut her monetization down. Okay? They was not playing with Candace. They shut her stuff down. But thank God, Candace already rich. She already wealthy. Got to say wealthy. She already got money, her and her husband. So they make her no never mind that they had shut her down. Okay? Because she still got the following and she still got other platforms. But that is so crazy. You see that? That is so crazy. But when this man came on live and he professed who he was fighting for and who he believed in, and he denounced America and all this stuff, they didn't flag his live. Why? Why they didn't flag his video? Okay? Why they didn't flag his video? Why didn't somebody go hunt this guy down and see what was going on? Because just like Walker said yesterday, shout out to Walker. Walker said yesterday, FBI don't come and sue nobody. FBI come see about you. So why they ain't come see about this man living in some ran down trailer? Why they ain't come see about this man who was posting nonsense on social media? If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Okay? Walker said, I said years ago that Candace would be a problem if she ever eventually woke up, and she's awake now. I know Candace is a whole problem. Shout out to Candace because I love her content. Let her continue to be a problem. I'm just watching, and that's what I'm doing right now with Officer Tatum. I'm just sharing it with y'all. I'm not saying that this is, I don't agree with some of the stuff he's saying, okay? But this is what it is, okay? Let's get into it. Here we go.
Working list identifying markers. This kind of like
Hey,
a
Ellis, how are you,
one-to-one.
baby?
It's like getting an Uber. They not digging all into the information for you to get an Uber. You can just say, I want an Uber. They ain't checking your age or nothing. You can do whatever. And I think Toro is probably very similar to that. And it says that he was parked at the Hotel Valet when he detonated at 8:40 a.m., investigators say. They discovered fireworks, gas canisters, and camping fuel rigged to a detonation system in the vehicle.
And that's the same thing Green Beans just said right now, that he had all this stuff in the back of that truck, okay? So he already was ready to do what he was going to do, okay? He was ready, okay, to do what he was going to do. And these two people are American citizens. These two people are American citizens who were radicalized, okay? That's what it is. That's what it is. They were radicalized. Let's continue.
Elon Musk confirmed that the explosion was not due to a vehicle defect, but result from the content loaded into the truck. Several individuals sustained injuries from the blast, all reported to be sustained or are in stable condition. The driver, idiot, died at the scene. A little bit of his background: he served in the Army Special Forces with the deployment to Afghanistan, Ukraine, and Georgia. At the time of the incident, he was approved leave from his station in Germany.
News 5 hours. Maggie, what are you seeing?
Let's play the clip. I think we already played it, but it's not on the screen. Roll it.
Sources confirmed to News 5 that a Colorado Springs man was the driver of a Cybertruck that exploded in front of the Trump International Hotel this morning in Las Vegas. They say 37-year-old Matthew Leibelsberger died inside the vehicle. El Paso County records show that Leibelsberger has several addresses in our area, and they're now the focus of a federal investigation. FBI agents are at one of his addresses on the east side of the city. That's where we find News 5's Maggie Bryan, who's been there for hours. Maggie, what are you seeing?
Megan, this is about all we can see of this scene right now. I'll step out of the way. You can see some of those flashing lights behind me. Those are coming from a few law enforcement vehicles blocking off the entrance to this townhome complex. Now, this is near Stetson Hills Boulevard and Mark Shuffle Road on the east side of Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs police confirmed to us that FBI agents are here investigating this home. We have learned that Leibelsberger is connected to this townhome. Senior law enforcement officials say he lived in Colorado Springs and was the driver of the Cybertruck. Our team has seen agents out here since about 7:30 this evening. We've also been back and forth to the Stetson Hills Police substation about 3 miles down the road, where we've seen a few armored vehicles in the parking lot there. We'll be out here talking with law enforcement and trying to get any more information we can tonight. For now, in Colorado Springs, I'm Maggie Bryan, News 5.
Is this Biden clip the old clip?
I'm going to share something with y'all that hurts so much. When I hear people say that America should go down, when I hear people say that they wish America just, get destroyed and all these things like that, and sometimes it be American people who say this foolishness. You know what I'm saying? And my response to y'all who be saying that, right, is where are we gonna go? You see what I'm saying? Like, if something happens to the United States of America, where are we going? No other nation is going to take y'all. No other nation is going to take you. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm saying? No other nation is going to take you. DPIC, Depict, or whatever your name is, get the hell out my chat. Get the hell out my chat. I'm not playing with you no more. Because you putting foolishness in my chat. Get out my chat right now. I'm not playing with you at all. Because I'm tired. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate you. So that aggravates me when I see this. Okay? Y'all be getting in here talking about you can't stand America. America's this. Now listen to me. Every country is evil. Every country has some evilness, okay? And America is no different. Every country does evil, okay? I'm not sitting up here saying our country is the best country in the world and we have not done any wrong. We have done wrong. But for y'all who was born here, okay? That should be the last thing that you should say about your own country, that you were born here. You don't have nowhere else to go. If you had somewhere else to go, then okay, you say what you want to say. But if you don't have nowhere else to go, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to do me a favor. Just close your mouth. Just close your mouth. If you don't have anywhere else to go, close your mouth. I get tired of all that. It aggravates me. We all know every nation has a problem. America is no different. She has a problem. She has problems too. She got a hand in everybody's business. That's one thing I hate, that we gotta be in everybody's business. Let's mind our business. That's what I would love. We mind our business and let people do whatever they want to do, long as they ain't coming over here saying nothing to us. I respect that part right there. I respect that part. But When y'all get in here and say you can't stand America, why are you here? If you can't stand it, why are you here? There's other nations that you can go to. You don't have to be here. Let's continue.
Clip.
This is fighting white supremacy.
What about his new press conference? Let's play a clip of one of the eyewitnesses. Nick, if you have that. And this may be an eyewitness to the Vegas thing. I mean, Bourbon Street thing. Because I wanna get into some what I think is conspiracy theory land, right? These things didn't just somehow somebody woke up one day and had a bad New Year's Eve. Obviously, these two people were radicalized, and these two people both served in the military, and they're one of many. It's so many more of these people that is out here that are ready to do something crazy.
Yeah.
I think January 20th at the inauguration is going to be another hotspot for somebody to try something. Hopefully they're smart enough to thwart it before it happens. But I think that's going to be a hotspot for these.
I don't want to hear no fuck ups. Okay, January 20th, I don't want to hear no fuck ups. Okay, I don't want to watch nothing crazy. I don't want to see no nonsense on January 20th. Y'all better act like you know. Y'all better act like you know. You better have everybody and they mama up there in DC. I ain't lying. You better have everybody and their mama up there in DC. Okay, I'm not lying. I kid you not. I kid you not. Hey, Jay Laurel, how are you? It's good to see you, sir. Because hella high water, y'all knew all this shit was happening. Y'all knew. I don't care what nobody could tell me that y'all didn't know. Nobody will be up here telling me that y'all didn't know that this was supposed to happen. Okay? And now check this out. Right now in New Orleans, right? They got those metal barriers on the sidewalk now. All over, y'all. I ain't lying. Check right now in the recent news, okay? Because you know they got the football thing coming down there, right? I think it's the Rose Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, or something like that, okay? So, y'all know they got that whole thing coming down there, okay? And so now they done put those metal barriers on the sidewalk now. Can you imagine? But the police chief said that they were not completed. But they had those barriers there though. Now they got them near. Okay? Okay? I'm just saying. Y'all. I'm just saying. Jay LaRoss said, yeah, they been had them. They just didn't have them out for the new year. Now, the police chief said that they wasn't completed. That's what she said. That's what I heard, that they were not completed. So they didn't have them out. So that means they were completed. They just didn't have them out. Not saying, because let me share something with you. Henry said no matter what, he would have did what he wanted to do anyway, because he had the mind, okay, because Henry said they had the mind to do the nonsense anyway, okay? He had the mind to do the nonsense. So the car, even if the barriers were there, it wouldn't have prevented anything because this man was ready. Okay, because remember, before he drove through this street, he dropped those coolers off. They found 2 coolers with IEDs in them. Okay, and guess what? They thought that there was other people that had dropped the coolers off because people were looking in the coolers, right? Okay, now how come the people looked in the coolers and didn't inform nobody that something was in the cooler? What are we doing? Are we that drunk you can't see that something is wrong here? Does it look like a drink? You know what I'm saying? Was ice in there? You know what I'm saying? How did you lift it and not, you're looking inside, Okay, it looks strange to you. Okay, why didn't you report it to one of the officers? Y'all opening up the cooler. The surveillance got them opening up the coolers, y'all. These people were opening up the coolers. And so y'all couldn't tell the police nothing? Come on now. Come on now. This is stupid. Okay? Henry said, Grandma said, when you have the will, you will find a way. And that's right, because he had the mind to do this. They had the mind, he had the mind to do this. It's so sad. It's so sad. He had the mind to do this. He was ready. Now, he even said he was thinking about taking out his own family. He said, but it wouldn't have made waves if he would have just took out his own family. That's why he went to New Orleans. My God. Woo, here we go. Let's go.
And it's coordinated. And some people had made mention that it was ironic that they used the Tesla at the Trump Hotel, targeting or trying to make an example that they're going after, or they paying attention to Elon Musk and Donald Trump. That could very well be the case. It's kind of ironic that a person was stupid enough to use a Cybertruck. Maybe they had a couple plans in place and it didn't go well. Maybe it would have. Obviously, those lithium batteries will burn forever. If you didn't notice it, but they had to use a new tactic to try to smother out the fire, because you can't just put it out in a traditional way. You can't get a water hose. You can't get any kind of, I want to say, chemical compound to put on top of that fire to put it out. They either had to completely smother it out, or it has to burn forever. And my dad was telling me that this is the problem with these electric cars, is that lithium battery, you can't put it out. So if you guys didn't get a chance to see it, but they put a big blanket over the top of the truck to try to smother the flames out, because the lack of oxygen is how fire dissipates.
And it worked.
And that's what you have to do. Now, you get a large-scale fire with a lithium battery, they can't just put a blanket on a building.
No,
so that's not going to go that well.
Yeah.
Let's listen to what he had to say about the New Orleans thing, and then we're going to have Sean Ryan's clip, because he interviewed some.
They said with those type of batteries, if you can't have something to cover it, right, that you have to just let it burn out on its own, okay? Shout out to Officer Tatum. We gonna still discuss this, okay? Shout out to Officer Tatum. I love his content. Now, some of the stuff he's saying, I don't agree with all of it, but I love this brother's content. Let's continue.
That made mention that there's terrorists ready to act, and they're all in coordination. Roll it.
It's like around 3:15, everybody's just chilling, we having a good time, music playing and all that. A truck, I didn't know it was a Ford F-150, I thought it was like a Yukon or something. A truck hits the corner and comes barreling through people, throwing people like a movie scene, like real life, throwing people into the air, they falling under the car, all that. And a good friend of mine actually passed away from getting hit by it. And you know the little divots in the wall just like this? So this is what a lot of people jumped into to get away from the truck. But yeah, so
now he trying to say a lot of people were hiding inside. You know how the New York steps is. Anybody been to New York, you see how you can like walk inside, like the doorway. You can slam your body like right inside the doorway. So that's what he's saying, that a lot of people like slam themselves into the doorways, because there's like a little hallway part that you could just rush right in. And so that's how a lot of them got safe from him, bulldozing through with that truck. Here we go.
That's us. The guy, I didn't know it was a terrorist, but the guy ends up getting out and shooting people. Like he had ARs and bombs and all that, man. But the aftermath was really what got me like bodies all.
And don't y'all know he had on his military uniform? He had on a U.S. military uniform, y'all. He had on his uniform doing all this. Here we go.
Everybody screaming and hollering. You look down, you see somebody doing CPR. You look around, people crying on the floor, like brains matter all over the ground. And yeah, it really hurt me to see. Like,
I think we heard enough.
Yeah, we heard enough.
Let's play a clip of Joe Biden because he's a complete idiot. I just want to rub it in his face, and I want everybody that voted for him to rub it in y'all face. This is what your ignorant president said, because he ain't our president. This is what he said years
Tatum
ago
was wrong for this part, though.
in Tulsa, Oklahoma, about the biggest threat to America. I just want to play this real quick, and let's see if this aged well.
All right.
Roll the clip.
Let's see.
Terrorism from white supremacy is the most lethal threat to the homeland today. Not ISIS, not Al-Qaeda, white supremacists.
Okay.
Why did everybody clap, though? Why did everybody clap, though? Because y'all know that that's not true. Why did everybody clap, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sitting up here saying, you know, that they don't play evil as well. But he said the most biggest threat. Okay. All right. Let's continue.
That age like some warm milk on a summer day. I just want to be out there because the world needs to know how incompetent these idiots are, because if they were really doing their effing job, they would know that ISIS is still an existential threat to America because their ideology is death by Unabombers and whatever else they can do to terrorize people that want to just be free and not have our women looking like this all day. I be seeing women like this.
Now he talking about how the Muslim religion have the women covered up. Okay. So I shared his video in our group chat on IG so you could see the full thing. But he's talking about how the Muslim religion have the women covered up and stuff like that. So let's continue. Here we go.
You can't believe that religion. That's crazy. The man can walk around with his chest hair out, but the women got to be wrapped up like a pig in a blanket. Can't even see her face. Women have no rights in that religion unless they water it down. If they water it down, the women be out here talking about they Muslim and they got booty shorts on. You go over there where they really practicing, they be whooping you over the head. So that's what Joe Biden said. I want to go to Sean Ryan's clip when he's interviewing that young lady about how they've been training thousands of terrorists.
Now, I stopped the video because this is about to get nasty, okay? So if you got any type of, you feel any type of way, you can always scroll up. You don't have to continue to watch me. This about to get nasty. This gonna go left, okay? So some of y'all who ain't got the stomach for it this morning, scroll up. And to my regulars who usually here, if you not, if it's too much for you, baby, don't worry. I still love you and everything like that for my regulars who always here. If it's too much, baby, it's all right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. But this is about to get nasty, okay? So y'all get ready. This about to get nasty. Here we go.
And they're just waiting in the wings to attack people in America. I thought we had a bigger clip than this one. But let's just play it anyway. Roll it.
How many fighters do you think we can expect in each attack?
Well, the 1,000 is all of them. So we're calling it's an Al-Qaeda planned attack, but within those 1,000 terrorists, some of them are ISIS because they want ISIS to be blamed. I think the more of the fighter types are going to be ISIS because then if they're caught, then they talk on ISIS. I think more of the suicide bombers are going to be
I think these attacks will happen simultaneously throughout the United States. Or will they be one day here, next day here, another one over here next week?
So they want them coordinated. I don't know if coordinated means all at the same time, or if coordinated means we do it Monday, we do it Tuesday, we do it Wednesday, we do it Thursday, we do it Friday, we just do 5 straight days. So, but they want it coordinated.
What kind of places do you think they're going to target?
So this is what's complicated. So Al-Qaeda's preference, as you can imagine, is symbols of the U.S. or anything that causes economic damage, right? So capital is a great symbol. I feel like bridges or any kind of public transportation always matters because it puts costs against us and it causes fear. But here's where it gets complicated. So remember, the terrorists might have their goal is they're going to attack the metro in DC, right? But remember, some of these terrorists are going to be ISIS. And
The clip cut off?
Yep, it cut off.
I guess that was the end. We got to go watch the rest of this. I got to get us the rest of this clip.
'Cause I can't wait till you post it.
I got to get the rest of this clip because I watched a little bit of this interview and she went through methodically and explained all of this stuff. And so she was going through and pretty much saying the difference between ISIS and Al-Qaeda on the attacks in America. Now, this aged like fine wine because they did this interview and now look at what happened. It was a coordinated effort. 2 people on New Year, it was an hour after the next. And I think the only reason why it wasn't more carnage is because these people aren't smart. Thank God. They're not very smart. And some of them are cowards. So
I'm going to share something with you. I don't agree with Officer Tatum when he say these people are not smart. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. You want to know why? Because these people are willing to throw their life away. Okay? These people are willing to throw their life away at all costs. Okay? Listen. Something, when he say they not smart, what they did, they accomplished. Do you see what I'm saying? What they have came to do, they accomplished. Because it has put fear in a lot of American people. Okay? And what they did is that they took out some people. But my sisters and brothers of every color I'm talking to, one thing that we cannot do is let this keep fear in us. It's okay to be scared for right now. It's all right. But that doesn't mean you stop your life for nonsense like this. Because as Americans, we have to be out here and we have to protect our own selves and our family. I'm just letting you know. Because this hot gumbo has not just started brewing. Do you hear me? This hot gumbo has been on fire. This hot gumbo has been on fire since Bush father was in office. That's how nasty this hot gumbo was on. You know what I'm saying? That's how nasty this hot gumbo. Probably before then. I can only go back to when Bush father was in the White House, okay? So this hot gumbo been brewing since then, okay? This is nothing. What's happening right now is not new. This stuff has been going on since God knows how long, okay? I want you to understand that part, okay? And we got to understand, listen, we got to understand that we can't let this defeat us. Because once you get scared and once you say, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, then they know that they got us. Do you hear what I'm saying? Just like when 9/11 happened, we were terrified. A lot of us were scared. But I'm going to share something with you. This is when what? This is when what? You saw the heart of Americans. This is when we didn't care about color. We didn't care about stature. Okay? We didn't care about none of that. Poor, rich, we didn't care about none of that. All we knew is that we were Americans together. And that's the mindset that we need to have. We in this together, no matter what color you are, male or female, we are in here together. Don't let, you know what I'm saying? Don't let this nonsense push you to the break. Now, yes, this hurts because 2 of these men were from our military. Yes, it hurts. It hurts, baby. But that doesn't mean we turn on our military. That doesn't mean we disgrace anybody that is in military, because if it wasn't for our military, if it wasn't for the armed forces, okay? If it wasn't for them, we don't know where we would be today. So to all my brothers and sisters, no matter what color you are, thank you for your service. We're not going to do that. We're not going to be disgracing any service members. We're not going to do that because of these 2 fools right here. Okay, we're not going to do that. We are not. Because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for our military, we would not be what we are today. So there's nothing but love I'm sending to all our military servicemen and women. That's right, damn it. That's right. Because these 2 right here, these 2 are idiots. We're in something that both of these nations don't give two shits about us. Do you hear what I'm saying? Let's continue.
May want to do it. 2 people may want to do it. The 3rd one punked out. The 4th one couldn't do it because the 2nd one didn't do it effectively. And this is how they probably can't never really coordinate something sustainable. I mean, 9/11 was probably, and I think we had something to do with that too. Like we knew it and didn't do nothing about it, or we.
Okay, now this part right here, this part hurt me a little bit because I worked in Newark Airport. Okay, I worked in Newark, and 9/11 was a nightmare. Okay, I worked for Port Authority, and 9/11 was a nightmare. So what he's saying right now, this hurts me, but I'm still listening to it. This hurts me. Here we go.
On with that. Hey, listen. I don't want to go down that path. Some people probably get mad. I know that it was some terrorists, but we need to be investigating our own people on that one. How they got the planes and turning around, hitting the buildings and stuff, and they go in the Pentagon. I mean, out of all the places that will be protected in the country, you would think the Pentagon would be one of them. They flew a plane into the Pentagon allegedly. I mean, it's some of the stuff that happened on 9/11 was just suspicious. Them putting buildings falling down and then building 7 down the street. Hey, look, I ain't the smartest person in the room, but I ain't dumb. And that don't pass the smell test. They doing something crooked on that one. Sean Ryan had another clip. Pull that clip over here. It's little, but just listen. Roll the clip.
What would happen if you had an October 7 style attack in Houston, Akron, Youngstown, Dallas, Miami?
We had a little brief discussion about suicide, the invisible bomb vests downstairs. Can you go into that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of one of those things that keep you up at night, right? When we're talking about the threats to the homeland. So we first talked about what they call the invisible bomb in the newsletter, and basically it was highlighted in December, just this last December, and it was Al-Qaeda's in the Arab Peninsula, so the branch in Yemen, right? And they basically were showing off. It's really interesting. The video got taken down right away, and then I think most people in the U.S. didn't even see it, so TSA completely ignored putting out the actual piece of the video that mattered. And so the big piece of the video was teaching terrorists how to make a bomb that goes through a magnetometer. So like most airports in the world, you don't have that weird hand scan thing. You just go through a random metal detector. So this bomb basically goes through the metal detector, okay? So they were showing it off then. Well, now Al-Qaeda is advanced and it's in a suicide vest. But the interesting part is it doesn't just go supposedly through the metal detector. They made it with components dogs aren't trained on to sniff. Al-Qaeda found the Building 7
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? I had to stop it right there. Did y'all hear that? So they have made it where, oh my God, that you can go through the magnetometer at the airport and this vest does not alarm. So now I see why they got the new machines that's coming out too. That they can scan your whole body and look at your body now. Now I see why. Now I see why. So, Let's continue. Let's continue. Here we go.
See stuff fascinating. And they have actually had discussions about how we could do ruses and bring in the Building 7 people to make them blame their government more. So they're actually even looking at our conspiracies and targeting those people for the homeland attack.
What I keep going back to is whether it's ISIS-K, whether it's the Al-Qaeda, the thing that we know is they love to outdo the last attack. They're not going to be casual about the next one. They're going to make it a point to make it bigger and more spectacular and more paralyzing than the last one. And what I've heard Sarah and others say is that all indications are that they have trained heavily in close quarters battle, local distributed attacks, and that there's a very good chance that the next thing we see on the homeland could be an October 7 style house-to-house, restaurant-to-restaurant, synagogue to chapel kind of attack on a massive scale.
Do you think we will have to go back?
Allegedly, okay, take heed to the message, does not support violence, okay, because I know YouTube don't play no games. Allegedly, okay, this is not the views of the host, okay, all right, okay, fair use, shout out to Officer Tatum. I had to say that, cut in there real quick, because YouTube does not play no games at all. Let's continue. Oh my goodness.
Afghanistan to fight the Taliban.
Everything that we're seeing from multiple very credible sources is saying that it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And I'm sure you and I'll talk more about this, but they are in such advanced stages that those operatives are already here. What you can bet on is that they are going to
Did y'all hear him? Did y'all hear him? He said these people are already here. Okay? He said these people are already here. Okay? That's what he said. Did y'all hear him? He said these people are already here. Okay? That's what he said. He said these people are already here. Now, I know for my military brothers and sisters that's in the chat right now, y'all already know this. Okay? Y'all already know this. Okay? But for the people who don't know, he said they already here. Good morning, Lost in Translation Podcast. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also, donate to the page as well if you like the content. Let us continue. Oh my goodness. Here we go.
last attack, and they are going to do it at such a level of emotional impact that we will have no choice but to respond, because it's going to take us into a sympathetic state.
I just want to clarify, you are 100% certain that there are 1,000 plus Al-Qaeda trained fighters within the United States borders.
Al-Qaeda says they trained and deployed 1,000 for this attack. First off, I think there's more than 1,000 Al-Qaeda members in the United States. But for the homeland attack, that number is based on what Al-Qaeda is saying, so they could exaggerate it. However, they did have about 1,400 in the Hamas attack, so the number is not off from what they did in the first round of attacks.
Is there any indication of what kind of attacks these are going to be? Well, actually, before we get into that, how old is this information?
I mean, it's ongoing. So the training's already done, right? So all the training info is now old because they trained all the homeland attackers, if that makes sense. So like next week, you're not going to get info of a homeland attacker probably at a terrorist camp because it's already done.
We live here. We live in this arena, in this, in this represented realm, this digital realm.
All right, it's a lot going on.
It's a
all
lot.
right? I'm not trying to scare y'all. I'm just trying to get you ready. I wouldn't be shocked if it doesn't occur that way. You just need to be ready. That's the only reason why I'm showing this, because for some of y'all that are watching, that you have your stuff together, you just need to have your eyes peeled, right? I got the banger right here, right? I probably need to bring some more mags up here, but I got the banger right here. Somebody run up in here and we got secure doors all around here. Somebody come up in here, it's gonna be a light show. And they ain't gonna make it too far.
Take heed to the message does not support violence, okay? Take heed to the message does not support violence, okay? All right? Now that is Officer Tatum, okay? Shout out to Tatum, okay? Take heed to the message does not support violence, okay? I don't, okay? I'm monetized. I don't support violence, but let's continue. Let's continue.
I want all y'all to be ready, because this is a real threat to America. I don't think it's a game. October 7th wasn't a game. They really did that. And I've been saying this for a very long time. We're seeing lone wolf people do stuff that seems to be catastrophic. And our response time in Uvalde, our response time in Pulse nightclub, these response times are dismal, especially when you have depleted police departments. And this is one attacker.
Y'all gonna stop saying defund the police. Y'all gonna stop saying defund the police, okay? Y'all gonna stop getting in here saying that nonsense. Because I'm gonna share something with you. When you're a law-abiding citizen, you don't think about defunding the police. I know I damn sure don't, okay? And I'm a project kid. I know I damn sure don't, okay? I know I damn sure don't. Y'all gotta stop saying that. Defund the police. You got to stop saying that, okay? I hate when y'all get in here, y'all think that mess makes sense. Defund the police. Go somewhere and sit down. Something happened to you, you'll be the first one talking about there's no police around. Now let's continue. Let's continue.
That are doing this. One person. Imagine if 15, 20 people do it at one time. And most people ain't most law enforcement are not prepared for it. Mm-mm. They struggle with one person. Mm-mm-mm. And this is the problem that I see in this, is that our country is too busy being silly. Talking about silly. Diversity, inclusion, and delusion. Women in the military, trans people in the military. We shouldn't be having zero conversations about that stuff. Mm-mm. We should just be about that action.
He said about that action.
And I'm telling you this, we talk all this noise about Israel. I don't. Some people do. Oh, they're killing innocent people. And they do that here. Parking lot. I turn that thing to a dirt lot. Turn that thing into a morgue. Graveyard. Everybody gotta go. I don't understand why we would even play games with these people. If you come here and you commit a terrorist attack in America, everybody gone. Your kids, adult, I don't care, innocent. Hey, they'll do it on the other side of this. But everybody gotta go. We should drop a nuclear bomb and take everybody out. I do not.
Now you heard what he said, right? Y'all heard what Officer Tatum said, that we should drop, and take everybody out. This is what he said. Now I'm going to share something with you, and I know what I'm about to say is very evil because I had said it. I had said it myself. Because I think I said it on my show before. So I don't want nobody to be like, well, take heed, you had said it, and now you're trying to condemn Officer Tatum. Okay? Now, after 9/11, and we were evacuating everybody, out of the building, out of Newark Airport, everybody was walking across the bridge, you know, and I was crying. Like I was in like and I was trying to hold it together, but it was hard, you know what I'm saying? And we started getting information, okay? Okay, Bush was lying to our ass about what really happened, okay? Because now we know years later who was really the cause of the foolery, okay? But when he said who was the cause, we all believed Bush. Y'all remember? Y'all remember? Okay? We all believe Bush, okay? Every American said collectively drop a nuke on them. Every American collectively, even all the saints, all y'all who like, oh yeah, we love God, you know, all y'all collectively was like, let's drop. You know what I'm saying? Because we were hurt. And and New York was tore up. Okay? The Pentagon was nasty. We all was like, yeah, get them all, you know, because we were hurt. Okay? We were hurt. I said that too. I said that too. Okay? I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I can't say I didn't say it. I did. I thought that they, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't care. You know, people was like, well, what about the children? So God forgive me, because I should not have said it like that. But what he's saying, I understand. I'm not mad at him, okay? I'm not mad at him. I do understand. Because 9/11 was hard for America. You know what I'm saying? Because why it was so hard for us is that we had to pull our own selves up. No aid came from outside. No nation helped us. Nobody came and helped clean up or nothing. It was us all together helping cleaning up. Okay? Shout out to our first responders. Okay? Because they did the damn thing. Okay? And even though the government took too long to pay them in the first place, that did not make sense at all. I don't know where that came from. Okay? But I said this too, so I wanted to just, you know, come out and say I said the same thing he's saying right now. So I understand. Okay, here we go.
Understand, and this is what bothers me about the whole Israel thing. These terrorists come and inflict fear, harm, death on Israel. They tried to shoot rockets on Israel, but they had the Iron Dome, thank God, or they would have killed millions of Israelis. You go and do that, and then you go over there and hide behind your people. You go hide behind women and children. And then when they go out, they have to blow up these places that are targets. They got women and children all in there. And some people think, oh, that's wrong. They shouldn't do that. What you want them to do then? Because they hide behind the regular people.
Okay, so this is where me and Officer Tatum does not agree. This is where, okay? This is where we don't agree right now. Like some of the stuff we didn't agree earlier either. But this is where we come at a crossroads right now. Because I'm with the small hat people protecting themselves. I understand this part, okay? I agree that they should be able to protect themselves. But when you see gruesome pictures of children and women, you know, and it's on social media, you know what I'm saying? Your heart breaks. You know what I'm saying? Your heart breaks. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. Your heart breaks a little bit. Okay? When you see stuff like this, your heart breaks a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for the small hat people protecting themselves. But I don't want to see a hospital blow up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see a hospital blow up. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? I understand you got to go out here and get these evildoers. I understand that part. But I don't want to see unnecessarily, you know, unnecessary, you know, just, oh my God. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Do nothing? Okay, do nothing. Then they build up and attack you again, and then they hide behind their people. That's what they do. And then if you don't respond and you continue to acquiesce to them hide behind their own citizens as a defense mechanism, they get bigger and bigger and stronger and bolder and crazier. And if you keep doing it, you're going to take a catastrophic loss while they hide behind people that are radicalized. Do you think the women and children in Gaza somehow want peace? They go and do that. Their citizens believe that they're doing a righteous thing. Probably most of them. Because according to some of y'all, they're occupying and they're committing a genocide. And so the people are in support of fighting against the people that are committing genocide. And therefore, if Israel did nothing.
Let me share something with y'all. I'm not in support of either. Okay? I want to put that out there. I'm not in support of either. Okay? Because they're both doing nonsense. I can't sit up there and just agree that that's okay. For both of them is doing nonsense. Okay? There's a way of peace that can be done. I don't agree with us being a proxy of nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree. That's why when Trump said, when I get in here, that thing gonna shut down, okay? That's why I gotta say shout out to Trump. When he say, when I get in here, that ish gonna shut down, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Let it, why do we always gotta be the proxy of nonsense? Why do our money always have to be the proxy of foolishness? Why is it always us? That's the problem I got right there that bothers me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that's how I feel. Let's continue. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also donate to the page as well if you feel the content. And if you don't feel the content, baby, scroll up. Okay? Scroll up. You don't have to stay, baby. You don't have to stay. Nobody's forcing you to stay, honey. Okay? Okay? Yes, Jay LaRaw said, and that's the problem, because they hide behind their kids. So what can you do? We have to do something. If we don't, they'll go keep picking us off and then run and hide behind their families. Oh, Jay LaRaw, you right about that. You right. You telling the truth. I see it too. But it would be nice to see that they stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, this war has been since the beginning. Okay? This is nothing new. This war has been since the beginning. But why we gotta be in on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't just mind our business. I would like to see that. Now, whoever wins, then they win. Long as y'all don't come fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Long as you don't come fuck with us and we don't dust you off the map, then we mind our business. That's how I feel. I'm sorry. I know that's nasty, but it's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, why we can't just mind our business? How is we proxying 2 wars? You know what I'm saying? You're using taxpayer money. We proxying 2 wars. We can barely feed our own people. Okay? Then y'all done open up the border and let all these people in. Y'all done gave them money, food stamps, and board, room and board. Okay? And now the wolf is coming in here. Okay? The wolf is coming in here. January 20th, the wolf is coming in here. Okay? And now all of a sudden, y'all got to get all those people out of those beautiful apartments y'all put them in. Instead of y'all putting in the American people who homeless on the street. That's who you supposed to take care first. When you're using taxpayer money, you're supposed to take care of our people first. Okay? Not everybody who crossed that damn border. I'm sorry. I know that's nasty. Some of y'all mad with me. That's your business. Okay? But that's how I feel. Americans should come first. And then we can help everybody else. Okay? I'm just saying. No other nation, if let me share something with y'all, and this is the uncomfortable truth. if something happened here where we Americans had to run off to another nation, you think that nation gonna give you money and give you room and board and give you food stamps and give you medical? No, they not. You gonna be homeless on the street. They not gonna help you. You're going to be homeless on the street until somebody, one of their communities, okay, somebody, probably an old person, want to help you because they see you out on the street with your kids. Okay? That's it. No other nation is going to help you. No other nation is going to help you. And that's nasty. I know it's wrong. Okay? I know it's wrong, but it's the truth. No other nation is going to help you like America will help you. That's why everybody always swarm this way. How you giving these people all this money, room and board free and this and that, and you got so many Americans that are homeless? Y'all ain't even taking care of our vets, our veterans. Y'all not even taking care of our veterans like you supposed to. Some of our veterans got mind issues. They going through. They homeless. They ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. But y'all can go help all these other people that cross the border and give them everything. Let's continue.
Next generation of these people believe that that was right to do, and they're going to train and they're going to grow up with the mindset that they need to eliminate Israel forever. And so is it a loss when they got to go over there and take care of business? The reason I'm saying that is because I honestly in my whole heart believe that these people may try something in America. And if they do something like October the 7th, I don't want to hear a single person say nothing about how we respond. If you put your kids in a way, they will be done.
If they do something like what they did with the small hat people over here, you ain't gonna hear no American say nothing. You not. Officer Tatum, you ain't gonna hear no American say nothing. Okay? We ain't gonna say nothing. We're not gonna care about what happened. Because that's what usually happened in America. That's what usually happened. When somebody come do something to us, and then the response that we give, and it comes with 2 F's. You know what I'm saying? The response come with 2 F's. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Here we go.
If you put women in the way, your women will be dust. If you put your animals in the way and you do all this shenanigans, you're all going to die. What would be best for you to do is if you attack America, put your citizens over here, put your armed forces and the people who are your militia and your military over here, and you better engage us from here. If you do that and run back over here, everybody gone.
Oh, that's nasty.
I just want you to know, I just want y'all to know that everybody gone.
Oh my God.
Okay, I think I've done enough. Prepare yourself. Be vigilant. And we will overcome this. But don't be an idiot. Oh, we got a clip on that? Put that clip over there real quick. Boy, they whooping these clips out like Big Macs. Roll the clip.
Are we witnessing a global intifada? The same global intifada.
Okay, here we come. Here's the next. Okay, get ready. Get ready, because if this bothers you, scroll up. Okay, if this bothers you, scroll up. To my regulars, if this bother you, scroll up. This is about to get a little nasty. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Now, I shared with y'all something. I rock with Officer Tatum. I like his content. But this one is a little heavy for me. So I'm listening to it as y'all listening to it too. So some of it is hurting me and it's bothering me a little bit. But some of it I'm agreeing with. Okay, so y'all get ready. If you can't take the content, baby, just scroll up. It's okay. All right, I'm not mad with nobody. okay? Because we all have different beliefs, okay? So I'm not upset at all. If it bothers you, let's scroll up, okay? If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also, donate to the page as well. Let's continue.
Same uprising, which we have heard preached across the globe for the last 14 months by terror sympathisers who want the West to fall. Overnight, at least 15 people were killed when they were mowed down at high speed by a man who drove his truck into crowds in New Orleans. He has been identified as Shamsuddin Jabbar. The FBI says he was inspired by Islamic State and was, quote, hell-bent on carnage.
It was very intentional behavior. This man was trying to run over as many people as he possibly could. This perpetrator, who went around our barricades in order to conduct this, he was held.
Now she's saying he went around their barricades. Now listen, y'all know they didn't have those metal, they didn't have the metal barriers up. They just had like those, you know, wooden ones and you know, and stuff like that. They didn't have those metal barriers up, okay? But I don't know, would it have stopped anything? I don't think so. He could have still came and done something else, okay? Because I'm quite sure, like 18 said yesterday, that he, you know, he staked the place out. He figured out which place would be best to hit on New Year's, okay? So let's continue. Let's continue.
On creating the carnage and the damage that he did.
The attack happened on the busy and well-known Bourbon Street where New Year's revellers were having the time of their lives. The FBI says Shamsuddin Jabbar was a recent convert to Islam and believe he was not acting alone. In fact, they found weapons and explosives in his vehicle. And authorities are also investigating whether a massive explosion in a Tesla Cybertruck outside a Las Vegas hotel owned by Donald Trump is connected to that terrorist attack. Now, let's be clear. The West is not next. Terror is happening in the West now. In fact, it has been happening for some time.
It has.
And who is to blame? Western countries have done this to themselves by refusing to call out extremism and refusing to shut down the hate and threats spewed on our streets by terror sympathisers.
Ooh, that's nasty.
The warning signs have been there for a long time, but they have been ignored. This was entirely predictable.
She ain't lying.
Since October 7, pro-Palestine protesters have taken over the streets.
She ain't lying.
They excused and tried to justify the murder and slaughter of innocent Jews. In places like Europe and the US, it has been even more menacing and intimidating.
And you know what's so funny? All y'all out here marching for these people, right? And these people don't give two craps about y'all. Yes, I ain't lying. That's the messed up part right there. One more time for the crowd in the back. Jay LaRaw, thank you for becoming a member, 8-month membership. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you for donating to the channel. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also, donate to the channel as well, okay? It would be greatly appreciated. So, what's going on right now? And they're marching through the streets. You have American citizens marching through the streets, okay? Even the LGBTQIA+ was marching as well, for the same people. Okay, let me share something with you. LGBTQIA+, if you were caught in their nation, they will behead you. That's the uncomfortable truth. They will behead you. But y'all out here, you marching, okay? You marching for this nation, and they will behead you, okay? Also, all y'all women, you know, all y'all women, you wear anything that don't look right, you will get the beating of your life. But y'all out here marching for this nation, okay? All right? I'm not lying. I'm not lying. It's a little nasty, but it's true. We always get up here and we, you know, No, I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it. This is Officer Tatum. We're listening to Officer Tatum. If you were here earlier, you would have got it. Yeah, we're listening to Officer Tatum. He's playing it. And I'm going to share something with you. Most of our news channels don't be telling everything, you know. It's mostly the foreign news channels that really tell the stuff. Because our news channel, they hide stuff from us. This is why they're trying to control, okay? I'm just letting you know. This is why they be trying to control us talking on social media. This is why they said they need to learn how to, I guess, control the content. This is why you see a lot of platforms, is something they don't like you're saying, they drop your stream. You know what I'm saying? Because this has happened to me many times when I was on, and I've been on here too, and they dropped my stream. But when I was on IG, they dropped my stream too. So when you talk too much out the way and that computer picks it up, boom, they drop your stream. That's it. So you have to watch what you say, okay? So, and now I see, because even with this live that Officer Tatum is doing, he doesn't have any commercials in here. Okay? He don't have no commercials in here. Let's continue.
Flags of terror groups have been waved so brazenly in the streets. Here at home in Australia, we saw the ugly scenes on the steps of the Sydney Opera House. And there are hate preachers who walk among us who openly and publicly celebrated the massacre. On college campuses in the US, American flags were burned. They wanted an uprising. They called for resistance and, again, a global intifada. Intifada revolution! Long live the intifada!
And this is Americans shouting this. They don't even know what this means, okay? They don't even know what this means. This is Americans shouting this, okay? And they don't even know what the word means, okay? Let's continue. Here we go.
Over at Harvard University, they wanted intifada in their own backyard. Intifada.
And they're like chanting and dancing and stuff. You know, somebody give you a word and y'all chanting it and you don't ask what it means. You don't Google it. You know what I'm saying? Let's ask some questions. Y'all don't ask no questions. You're just chanting it, you know what I'm saying? And screaming it and stuff like that. And you don't know what it means. Can you imagine? You know what I'm saying? Like, you give me a word, I'm out here jumping around saying a word, and everybody looking at me like I'm crazy, and somebody come up and say, nah, take heed, that's not, you know, that's not what you want, you know? This is the thing, we subscribe to every damn thing until it really happened. We subscribe to every damn thing until it really happened, okay? That's the thing that irked my nerve. Now, Malik said they just want to be a part of something. Yes, foolishness, Malik. They just want to be a part of foolishness. Y'all don't even listen. This is the nonsense that get on my nerve. Y'all go and join with everybody and you don't know what the hell is going on. Y'all just get out here and join with everybody. Y'all get up here, y'all want to march for every nation. Don't you know, America has the biggest problem. You want to know why? America is one of the biggest bullies on the world stage. And listen, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to say my nation bullies. I'm not ashamed. I'd rather we be a bully than not. Okay, I'm sorry. I know that's nasty. I know y'all like this heifer. But I said what I said. I'd rather we be a bully than not. Okay? So you have other nations who don't like us. Okay? And y'all be in here marching for every nation. And this nation wish you death. Y'all, some of y'all, Nobody thinks. Nobody thinks at all. That doesn't make any sense. Let's continue.
Isn't just some fun throwaway phrase between classmates at universities. It's a rallying call for terror. Intifada, Arabic for uprising, is associated with the Second Intifada, a period of terror attacks in Israel in the early 2000s marked by suicide bombings. And the rally...
Did you hear that? Did y'all hear that? Baby, listen, if you don't like the content, please scroll up. You don't have to stay to make a comment, baby. If you don't like the content, just scroll up. Watch somebody else. There's somebody else in here. I'm not the only one that's live right now. All right? Let's continue. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Here we go.
Call, the rallying cry, has been ignored by leaders across the world. When these radicals tell you what they want, believe them. Because here we are with an ISIS-inspired terror attack in New Orleans. The terrorist, Shamsud Din Jabbar, is a US citizen and military veteran from Texas. The FBI says an ISIS flag was located in the vehicle and that the FBI is working to determine the subject's potential associations and affiliations with terrorist organisations. Jabbar deliberately went around barricades to get into Bourbon Street and plough into the crowd, occasionally even veering onto sidewalks at high speed. He was intent on running over as many people as he could. And hours before the attack, he posted videos on social media that indicated he was inspired by ISIS and expressed desire to kill.
Hold on.
He was a terrorist.
Oh my God.
We'll finish. Did you hear what she said? Hours before the attack, he posted it on social media. They will shut you down.
That's the problem I got right there. So hours before he confessed that he support, ISIS, and y'all ain't do she, okay? Y'all ain't do she, because y'all track us through the phone. So y'all ain't do she. Come on now. This does not make sense, y'all. Come on now. Hey, Shay, what's going on, baby? That is nonsense. Daniel, I hope I greeted you. How you doing? Let's continue.
If you were to say the vaccine wasn't safe, they'll shut your whole account down. Bang you instantaneously.
He ain't lying.
From text. You ain't even say nothing. You shared a comment, ban your whole account.
He ain't lying.
They'll flag your stuff as fake news immediately.
He ain't lying.
But how come if a person is insinuating that he's radicalized by a terrorist group and that he wants this stuff to come to pass in America, that they don't do nothing?
They don't do nothing.
Roll a clip.
Wow.
Sympathizer. Cops were shot out and explosives detonated at the same time. This man left behind a trail of carnage.
He did.
Wake up, America. And wake up the world. This is what a global intifada looks like.
Oh my God.
And if you want more proof, hours later, after the New Orleans terror attack, pro-Palestine supporters took over downtown Manhattan. Can you guess what they called for? A global intifada. They chanted, "Resistance is glorious."
That's the thing. All the people who in New York that y'all marching and supporting, you don't know what this means. Because y'all jump on everybody bandwagon. You don't know what this means. And so the person who told y'all this, y'all probably didn't even ask what the word means. Okay? So y'all out there chanting in Manhattan this word. I'm not going to say it on my live. But you out here chatting this word. Okay? And y'all out there marching and everything, thinking what you saying makes sense. Sometimes, even Americans, sometimes, my brothers and sisters, sometimes, I listen, take heed to the message. I don't support violence, but sometimes, my God, y'all sign up for everybody foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what the word means, but you're marching and you're screaming it through New York in Manhattan, and ain't nobody know what the hell you saying except the ones who told you to say it. Oh my God. Okay? My dear, if you don't like me playing it, baby, you can always scroll up, baby. Okay? This is Officer Tatum playing it, okay? So if you don't like it, baby, you can scroll up. You don't have to stay. I know I told you that earlier. I told you that earlier. Thank you, 18. I appreciate you, baby. Let's continue.
We will be victorious. We will honour all our martyrs. Gaza, you make us proud. And there is only one solution: intifada revolution. So not for peace, certainly not anti-war, but for death and violence. And this is what Israel is up against. It's the only country fighting against it, and at the same time being persecuted by Western leaders for fighting a battle against terror, not only for itself, but for the world.
That's nasty. That's nasty, okay? Lenard, thank you, baby, for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let me do it one more time. Here we go. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you donating to the channel. Thank you so much. Let's continue. Let's continue, y'all. This is nasty. Here we go.
Islamic terrorists have been focused on Israel since October 7, but they haven't forgotten the West. But the West has forgotten about them because of a lack of moral clarity. And let's cut to the chase. When will the West actually call out the problem? It has become a huge issue around the world, and leaders have no courage or no moral clarity to do anything about it. How many more thoughts and prayers will it take? No more tiptoeing around this issue for fear of being called racist or Islamophobic.
Now I'm going to share something with you. This is a little nasty, and some of y'all might get mad when I say this. I don't think they'll be able to do this with Trump. I'm just saying. I know it's a little nasty, but I don't think they'll be able to do this with Trump. Like, stuff may happen, but he's going to say what it is. We're not going to have to, like, think about who did it. He's going to, Trump can't hold water. He can't hold water. And, when they get a certain age, older people, when they get a certain age, they can't hide stuff. You know what I'm saying? And this man he's never been one of those type of men that just quiet. He never been, even when he was young, okay? That's why when people interviewed them, sometimes they couldn't just go live because of the stuff that he said, okay? They had to cut it up and then post the video and stuff like that. Or slice it up and then do the video then. This Trump always been like that. I don't think that all this stuff we see right now, because they hide a lot of this stuff from us. The American people are like coddled. They hide a lot of this stuff from us. Because if they told us the real truth, y'all would be losing your mind. If they told us the real truth, y'all would be losing your mind. I know the security briefings that I had in Newark, them shits was not nice. Those shits, listen, those security briefings was not nice. I would never talk about it on live over here, but back in the day when I worked for Port, those security briefings were not nice. Some of that shit scared the hell out of you, okay? Some of that shit scared the hell out of you, okay? All right, when I was being trained and stuff like that, some of that shit scared the hell out of me, okay? The videos that they showed us of ISIS and stuff like that, and what these people were like, they claimed they were reformed and stuff like that, and talk about what was the true gender, like true, I know I'm gonna say this word wrong. True agenda, okay, of ISIS. And when I heard this young man speak, my soul, my whole soul was like rocked. I was like, damn. So they ready to do it like that? You know what I'm saying? These people, y'all marching for these people. These people give she about you. These people give she about you. And this ain't just start. This did not just start. You have so many nations, they can't stand us, okay? They cannot stand us, okay? This is why they train their children young, So many nations can't stand us. But we sitting up here talking about we want peace and all this nonsense. And sometimes you gotta render an ass whooping. Now take heed to the message does not support violence. I don't support violence. Okay? I'm monetized. Okay? But I'm just, I'm just listen. Let's go into it again. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And we can't sit around and pretend there are people who walk among us who hate this country, hate the country they live in, or the country in which they were welcomed into with open arms to spew their ideology.
Say it again.
Now, I'm not saying everyone is a bad apple, but how many more innocent lives are we willing to sacrifice? The security bollards that line Bourbon Street, where the attack happened overnight, were being replaced at the same time. But what bothers me is, why do we have bollards everywhere on roads around the world? What are authorities protecting us from? From cars mowing down people in the name of extremism?
Oh my God.
Again, why won't they name the threat? And get this, despite an ISIS flag being found in the truck, the FBI's first response was to assure America that it was not an act of terror.
This is not a terrorist event.
Jazzy. You know you don't have to stay here, right? You know that, right? There's other content creators that's up here, okay? You know you don't have to stay here, right? I just want to let you know you don't have to stay, okay? You don't have to stay, okay? If the content bothers you, you don't have to stay. Let's continue.
Right now is their improvised explosive devices that was found, and we are working on confirming if this is a viable device or not.
Just goes around with an ISIS flag.
They put the sister up there to say something stupid.
Ooh.
Why they gotta use us to be stupid? This is not a terror. Why are you so quick to say that? Why are they so quick to say stuff like that? I'm sick of these people. I'm sick of these people.
And she FBI. She's FBI. The woman who just spoke right now, she FBI. Okay? Let's continue.
Want to be so politically correct that they will let you die in the street. To virtue signal. F these people. I don't care. None of your religion is causing people to die because it's extreme. And I don't care how you feel. Yeah, maybe not everybody like that. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of what y'all really believe. You can't be in America talking about intifada. But they monitor the phone of January 6th, grandma over here, somebody going to a Planned Parenthood, conservatives just being conservative, wanting to protect America. They call you a racist. They call you xenophobic. And people out here saying, we want terrorism in America, death to America. If you say, I don't want to take the vaccine, they will do everything but kill you. But if you say, I want America to be removed off the face of the earth, they won't do nothing to you. They ain't gonna do nothing to you. You say, I'm concerned about Islam. Oh, they'll ban you on social media. But if you say the white man is the biggest threat to America, what? What? Show me a Klans member that flew a plane into a building. Where they at? Show me the KKK white supremacists that took a truck and drove it down the street and ran over people. Show me one. Show me one. Show me a white supremacist that...
Now, I don't like this part. I don't like this part because, both evil. I don't know why we, both is evil. I don't know why we, separating the two. You know what I'm saying? They both come from Satan. So I don't know why we separating the two. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that part. Okay? I don't like that part. They both evil. Okay, they both come from Satan. If you get out here, you have the mind to kill anybody. You know what I'm saying? Send anybody to glory. Okay? You have the mind to want to hurt somebody in any type of way. And you want to send them to glory. You're a child of Satan. I don't have no time. We're not going to get in here and separate the both of them. No, you belong on that side. Yeah. You belong on that side. Let's continue.
More black people than black people do. Where you at? Where art thou?
He said, well,
Show me. Show me a person who have white supremacist ideology and they're a bigger threat than ISIS. If you can't do it, then shut the front door.
He said, shut the front door.
I'm sick of these people. I know you sick of them. I'm sick of them. I don't look at Joe Biden and listen to what he's saying and be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. No, it don't make no sense.
Nah, I can't say that either. It don't make sense.
Some of these people should be charged with treason. These people are selling our country out to other nations, doing pay-to-play behind the scenes.
All right now.
They neglect to identify terrorist groups because of political correctness.
All right now.
And they leave all of us subject to exposure to radicalized people. Why can't we take...
We ain't going to talk about Iran, okay? We ain't going to talk about Iran because they were our real problem on 9/11. We ain't going to talk about Iran, okay? But we went after Saddam, okay? Now let's continue.
And say you cannot practice Sharia law anywhere in America. You can't even believe in that stuff. If you are an immigrant and you believe in that, you gone. Take them, send them back to over there if they want to do the Allah Akbar. Go back over there. You ain't got to be, don't come over here. I'll say this and then I'm gonna move on.
Now, listen. Now listen. Okay, listen. Okay. Now the views of Officer Tatum, okay, is not the views of Take Heed to the Message. Okay, we're just playing his content. I like Officer Tatum. Okay, I like his content. Okay, there's some things I don't agree with. Okay, like what he said right now. I don't agree with everything that he said. Okay. All right, listen. All right, I'm just want to put that out there. I don't agree with everything he's saying. Okay, let's continue.
If they do something here, like October the 7th, I don't want our government to hold back whatsoever.
They not.
It should be Armageddon for people who commit attack on American soil. Everybody must go. A whole reset on a generation of people.
Oh, wow.
If y'all want to play them games. I don't know how I'm a radical for saying that. Reset. We're going to hit the reset button on your country. Everybody gone. Y'all will spend centuries picking up the bodies of people if you come over here and do that in our country. I wish I was the president.
He said,
back then they were bold. David said, where he at?
Who he said, David?
Bring Goliath.
Did he put David
I will
in
defeat
here?
him where he stand. Now I made that part up. I don't know if he said that.
He didn't say
but I think that's what he meant.
Okay.
Went up to Goliath and said, I'm going to kill this man and behead him in front of everybody. Don't you play with my people.
Don't play with
and what he do? Right in the head. He go down.
Officer
put his head in the air like this.
He too much.
And now we run around. We scared to even fight back.
I don't think we scared to fight back.
God didn't. We ain't supposed to be. No, bro. Nah. You ask for forgiveness for all kind of other stuff. This is one. Ask for forgiveness then. Ain't no way I'll be the president of the United States of America. They come over here and do this and I want to play patty cake. There ain't no patty cake, bro.
That's true.
You guys will know.
You ain't lying about that part.
Hey, you gonna go get them virgins quicker. How quick you want to see virgins? There ain't gonna be enough virgins for y'all. Cause if all y'all go at the same time, they ain't got enough virgins for y'all.
Oh my God.
Y'all better split them up. Cause you finna go meet them real quick.
Oh.
Anyway.
With first responders. Okay.
Nah, I'm gonna skip over that. I want to play that clip of the FBI person saying that they knew that they had, they had done research and this guy had made a pledge to ISIS right there.
Wait a minute. Did you hear what he said? He said the FBI said they knew that he made a pledge to ISIS. So how? Wait a minute. Okay, let's go into it. He has a clip. Let's go into it. Here we go.
You see it? where the little jihadists is on there. Cowards, bro. I couldn't be the president. Maybe, do y'all agree with me or I'm radicalized? Yeah, I couldn't be the president. Man, you do something in America, man, I just feel some type of way about my country.
Oh my God.
Why we playing with these people, man? Why don't we just clean the whole place down?
They saying they knew he.
If we clean it out,
I thought they said they.
I don't think nobody would. I don't think the world will be a safer place. Let them play. We clean it out. Hit the reset button. We start over. Let's start over in Gaza. Start over Iran. Where y'all want to start? Where y'all want to reset? I'm not trying to be funny, man. It's not funny because a lot of people that lost their life over this. Y'all keep playing. You gonna want to reset your history, and that's you doing it, not us. Roll the clip.
The FBI team and our law enforcement partners here are also reviewing hundreds of hours of surveillance and other video from both the French Quarter and other locations. As for a timeline, at this point, investigators believe Jabbar picked up the rented F-150 in Houston, Texas on December 30th. He then drove from Houston to New Orleans on the evening of the 31st, and he posted several videos to an online platform proclaiming his support for ISIS. There were 5 videos posted on Jabbar's Facebook account, which are time-stamped beginning at 1:29 a.m. and the last at 3:02 a.m.
Oh, okay.
In the first video, Jabbar explains he originally planned to harm his family and friends, but was concerned the news headlines would not focus on the, quote, war between the believers and the disbelievers.
So if he already had, I'm confused. If he did this video, okay, and he posts this video, and the video didn't get flagged, I'm confused. So that mean they choose who video to flag and who video not to flag. Then damn it, that's what I'm confused. Oh my God, here we go. Oh my God.
Additionally, he stated he had joined ISIS before this summer. He also provided a will and testament.
He provided a will and testament.
So you can put all that on the internet.
Tell him.
And you don't even get a strike.
I'm telling you. How?
You don't get nobody calling your phone.
Oh my God.
But somehow the FBI is so busy that they allegedly tapping people's phones on January 6th. You can tap their phone, but you can't have some type of algorithm on social media that if you say you want to kill somebody, that they don't at least look up your page.
I thought you did.
You say you didn't join ISIS, and they ain't nowhere. They not investigating you.
Oh my God.
They not flagging it fake news.
They not.
I posted the other day on social media of a scientist arguing why he think the earth is 5,000 years old instead of billions. And they flagged me for fake news. And this man get on here and join ISIS and put it online and have a will and testament, said he gonna kill people and that he's now a terrorist. Hours before he run over people.
Hours before.
And y'all ain't nowhere to be found.
Oh my God.
FBI got a thumb up their butt. Sitting around twiddling their thumb.
Now, I ain't gonna say they got their thumb up their butt. You know, this is an ex-police officer and he been in the military. I don't have I don't have those cojones, okay? I don't have a cojones, okay? So I'm not gonna sit up here and say that, okay? So he said that, okay? But I take heed to the messages, not gonna sit up there and say that. I don't have the cojones to say that, okay? Let's continue. Oh my God.
Way to get rid of Trump. Where y'all at? I was in law enforcement. If y'all have the capacity to when somebody say something negative about the president, y'all find them and y'all FBI be at their door. If I say something crazy about Joe Biden, even though he technically he shouldn't even be the president no more, they be at my headquarters.
He wrong for that.
Brandon Tatum there. But this guy can get radicalized by Islam. Posted on social media.
He right about that. And nobody say nothing. The video don't get flagged or nothing.
And they ain't nowhere to be found.
Oh my God.
Trump, I swear, what's his name? Kesh.
Kesh.
Hey, bro. Hey, cuz. Y'all better get in there and handle business, man. Or I'm gonna trash y'all forever.
Oh my God.
You better get in there and take care of business. I don't want to hear no unity and peace. I don't want to hear none of that shenanigans. Get in there and take care of your mother freaking business. They tried to kill you. They impeached you twice. They tried to put you in prison. Your grandchildren will never see you again. They wanted you dead. They tried to kill you. They gonna try to kill you again.
God forbid.
Ain't no unity. Get in there and take care of business. Joe Biden needs to be investigated.
Ooh, that's
I don't want to hear nothing. He needs to go to prison. I don't give a if he's 80. He gonna be his 81st. He gonna be in prison. Hunter Biden, jail. Hillary, jail. Obama, jail. Nigga, run the list.
He running the list.
I want Peter Strzok and Page and all them that was in the FBI in 2016 texting each other talking about we gonna find a way to get Trump. Jail. Who else? Who next? All of them need to go to jail.
He said, I got something for everybody.
Use my tax dollars to go after these people.
Oh my God.
Elon, Vivek, save us enough money so we can put that money in the people being in jail.
Oh my God.
Because when Donald Trump get out of office, they gonna put him in jail. And we out here playing. I'm done with it. I didn't fearmonger it enough.
You didn't.
Let me go with another clip in a more lighter sense that somebody said it on CNN. I'm surprised this girl don't get death threats after this one.
Let's see.
But I don't know if you guys saw this on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve in the countdown. I don't know who this woman is. She looked like a conservative. But her name is Whitney Cummings.
Whitney Cummings. Okay.
This woman is heroic.
She must have said something.
Because you ain't never heard nobody talk like this. And everything she said was on point.
Here we go.
Now, with all that's going on, maybe this will make you feel a little better. Roll the clip.
2024 election fried our brains. The Democrats couldn't hold a primary because they were too busy holding a body upright. Are we still rolling? Am I off?
Go for it.
It was amazing that the pro-choice party didn't give their voters one when it came to the presidential candidate. Kamala was forced on us so hard you'd think she was patented by Pfizer or Moderna, whichever one's. Oh God, Andy just gave me a very scary look.
No!
Let me be clear though. 2024 was not only negative. The media wants us to believe this country is so divided, but we actually came together a lot this year. Like as a nation, we unanimously agreed that we would rather see J-Lo in a toxic relationship than in concert. We all agree the government totally knows where drones are, telling us the drones are still up there, and we have no idea what's behind them. No idea. I mean, they're still up in the sky, so I guess we can rule out that they were made by Boeing. The point is, I think we all agree on a lot of things. And since I only have a minute left live on establishment media, why don't we just say a bunch of things that we know that they'll never cover? Okay, ready, go. Trump shooter didn't have any silverware in his house. No one thought that was weird? Are we still rolling? Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia put money into Disney, so just know there won't be any girl characters in the next Cars movie. Are we still rolling? This is wild. Why have so many presidents' chefs died? Weird. Boy Scout of America, they renamed itself Scouting America. You know how else changed their name? Sean Combs. Just saying. Let's learn something in 2025. I can't believe you guys are still letting me go. This is amazing. I love seeing that. Please stop me. I will just keep going.
Somebody grab her.
Can she keep going? Can somebody extend
No,
this?
somebody
Can she
grab
keep going
her.
on this?
Wait a minute.
They probably stopped at this
They
point.
had to stop her.
This is my favorite thing that happened this year.
Oh my God.
So far.
This CNN.
I love when people just say it like it is.
That's CNN. Is it CNN?
I don't know if does she work with CNN?
Oh shit.
I don't know if she worked with CNN. I gotta look up her credentials. But I just saw this clip the other night and I said, man, I gave everybody New Year's Day off. I almost said, come in, let's make this video. Because this woman is a rock star. There's nothing that she said that I don't think have some truth to it. Obviously, there's a comedic relief, but
Now, okay, this woman was saying stuff that a lot of us, we can't say. You have to be mindful of what you say on social media. And she was saying some stuff, okay? I'm going to roll it back just a little bit so you can hear, okay? She was saying some stuff we're not supposed to say, okay? We're not supposed to say these things, okay? Let me get up here. Here we go. There we go.
Are we still rolling? Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia put money into Disney, so just know there won't be any girl characters in the next Cars movie. Are we still rolling? This is wild. Okay, why have so many presidents' chefs died? Weird. Boy Scout of America, they renamed themselves Scouting America. You know how else changed their name? Sean Combs. Just saying. Let's learn something in 2025. I can't believe you guys are still letting me go. This is amazing. I love CNN. Please stop me, Andy, because I will just keep going.
The thing is, she's roasting, she's roasting all the things that happen in America. And that's the messed up part. She's roasting a lot of stuff. Now, listen, we're done. Officer Tatum he has a whole thing going on, but I needed us to get through that first part because that first part was wild. That he's going to go into his live, and I don't want to share everything with y'all. So y'all go and follow Officer Tatum. Most of y'all probably already following him. Anyway, but if you are not, please like and subscribe to Officer Tatum. Content, brother is always fire and smoking. Some of the stuff I don't agree with, but some of his content I love, okay? I'm not going to sit up here and lie. So we're going to go out of that. We done with that, okay? And so we know more stuff about this man Jabbar. Okay, so we learn more things about him, and we learn that this man just was hell-bent on doing what he was going to do. Okay, so shout out to Officer Tatum for doing the damn thing. Now, I heard this morning, and I want to say shout out to all the passengers who was on United Airlines flight, okay, that was coming in. Shout out to all of them, okay? Because someone got on that plane and thought they was going to do some shit, and all the passengers got up and whooped his ass, okay? So let's get in here. This is what happened.
Tragedy in the air has been prevented when a man allegedly tried to open an external door and stab a flight attendant. Some of the other passengers knew they would have to take action in a move that evoked memories of those passengers on September 11th who kept Flight 93 from striking Washington. These brave travelers fought back.
Hearing today from the brave airline passengers who took on a madman mid-flight.
I'm taking over this plane.
The nightmare began 5 hours into a United flight from Los Angeles to Boston.
I will kill every man on this plane.
33-year-old Francisco Torres began ranting after he allegedly tried to open an emergency exit door, praised passenger, and captured the terrifying cell phone video that the whole world is watching today.
I don't care if I'm scared of him. I don't care.
The guy in back of him was trying to calm him down, ask him his name, ask him questions, but he seemed to be getting more irritated from that.
Since I'm taking over this plane.
He jumped into the aisle, brandishing a broken metal spoon, and headed for the cockpit, lunging at a flight attendant.
But the passengers on this plane were not going down without a fight. Courageous men and women got out of their seats, went after the madman, and took him down.
That's right. Shout out to all the United passengers that was on that flight. Said, we gonna whoop your ass. We gonna whoop your ass, okay? Take heed to the message does not support violence. I don't, okay? I don't support violence, okay? Now, they supposed to still have air marshals on those planes. They supposed to. I hope they do. But it was only there's only one air marshal. But they had a few passengers that helped, okay? So I don't know if that was an air marshal that was on the plane, okay? I don't know if they did. They supposed to still have them, okay? They supposed to still have them because that's a program. They supposed to still have them on every flight, okay? But those passengers got up and said, no, we gonna whoop ass. We gonna whoop ass, okay? Shout out to all the passengers on the United flight and said, we gonna whoop ass, okay? Now we gonna get into something that is just, now we getting into our regular content, y'all. We gonna get into our regular content. Now, in the beginning, I asked y'all to vote, okay? I asked you to vote. And I asked in the voting, I said, does it make sense for a woman, 49 years old, to have a baby with a man that's 19 years younger than her? And so far, I got 25% that said, yes, it makes sense, and 75% that said no. So for the 25% that said yes, just, scroll up. You can stop watching me now. Just scroll up, okay? Just scroll up, baby, okay? Because that's some foolish shit, okay? Now, here we go. Shout out to Tasha K. We about to get into our regular drama. Shout out to Tasha K. Here we go.
I do. 49.
And you want a baby?
Yeah.
You ain't got no kids?
No. So there's a young tender of sorts. He's about 30, 31. And I'm very interested. So do you think something like that could be serious? Do you think that, it's just about having fun at my age, or you think that it could actually be something serious? Because
He's 31?
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
He's an actor.
He's an actor.
Oh, that's fun. But the great thing about him being an actor is that he won't ever take you to court because he can't afford to.
Oh, Lord.
Because he's broke. So if you do trick him into getting a baby, it's yours. You call the shots.
Why would you give advice like that, Tasha K? Now, listen, Tasha K got some good content, but this one, I was like, wait a minute. CBN, how are you, sir? It's good to see you, Black David. Long time no see. Yeah, no, this is nasty. 49? That doesn't even make sense to me. And you think it's okay to be screwing somebody that's 30, 31. You want to have a baby. Okay? I miss you too, my brother. Happy New Year to you. Yeah, you think it's okay to be 49 and have a baby, okay? And have a baby with this young man, and Tasha tell you, well, at least you don't have to listen to nobody. You'll be able to keep the baby. I'll be one more time for the crowd in the back, baby. So thank you to Green Beans for the $5 super chat. Eddie Griffin, I'm done. I done saved 2 years for these plane tickets. You getting your ass whooped today. What is going on? Okay, I'm done. Listen, stop starting trouble in my chat. I don't know what's going on. Stop starting trouble in my chat, okay? That's the thing that irked my nerve. Like, why would you give her that advice, though, Tasha? Like, that makes sense. 49 years old, baby, you have missed your turn. 49 years old, you have missed your turn, baby. How many men was sniffing under you? You have missed your turn. 49? And you think that makes sense? Let me have a baby now. 49. 49. Now listen to me. I understand when you've been married a long time, your kids are grown, okay? And you and your husband was drinking too much wine, okay? You and your husband was drinking too much wine, okay? And you climbed him and mounted him like he was a horse or something. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it go left, okay? You climbed and you mount him, and then all of a sudden the doctor tell you y'all pregnant, and y'all start laughing because y'all like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? And then the husband say to you, well, you remember we was at the bar in the house, and you had that lingerie on, and you had mounted me, and it went left. I understand, because I had a wine baby. You know what I'm saying? I had a wine baby, so I understand, okay? Because I had did some shit that was out of the park one day, and we was drinking wine, and so we got a wine baby. So when the doctor told us that we was pregnant, me and my king was laughing at each other. My husband looked at me, he said, I remember the night. You know what I'm saying? So it happens. But not your first baby. You know what I'm saying? You're not married at 49. You're looking for a baby. Okay? Green Beans say, here your ass go. Listen, Green Beans. Now, I done told you Your wrench is up for debate this year. Damn it. I done told you your wrench is up for debate. If you don't like my content, sir, you can scroll up. I don't care if that you gave me $5. I don't care that you donated $5 to my channel. Okay? I done told you your wrench is up for debate this year. Okay? Your wrench is up for debate. Oh, wait a minute. 18, no. 18, no. Don't do them like that, 18. Bring them back now. Don't do them like that. Come on, you know I'm only playing. Now, let's get into the next one. Okay, let's get into the next foolery. Okay? So, you got Kendra G, okay? There's a young woman who came to Kendra G's show, okay? And I know she just did it for brownie points, okay? She did it for brownie points, okay? And so I want y'all to hear this, okay? Here we go.
What kind of man are you looking for?
I'm looking for someone that's tall. I'm looking for somebody that's 6'5", somebody that's honest, and somebody that has a good communication skill.
Oh my God.
So you said 6'5" in particular. How tall are you?
You said 6'5".
I'm about 5'7".
Okay. So he has to be 6'5"?
Yes, 6 foot to 6'5".
Okay, because you're 5'7". Okay. What are your deal breakers? If you want to date a man that was under 6 feet?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, so no man under, so any man under 6 feet, don't reach out to you.
No.
Okay, Princess, what's some other deal breakers besides being shorter than 6 feet?
I can't stand a liar.
She can't stand a liar.
What about money? Should you make a certain amount of money?
I would say anywhere between 70 and 120K.
Okay.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
Back in 2016.
2016.
2016. So what is that? Almost 10 years? 9 years ago.
That's right.
Have your standards been this way for the last 9 years?
Oh my God.
So your standards of 6 feet make at least 70K. Wait, you're 26.
How she have a relationship?
You had the standard at 17?
Yes, I did.
She's lying.
I had it from the age of 13.
She's lying. She's lying.
Oh.
I'm trying to keep a straight face too.
So at 16, did you date a man that had all those requirements?
Could never find one like that.
Could never find one.
So let's just say you go the rest of your life and you never find a man with these requirements. Are you okay with just being single for the rest of your life?
I'm just gonna freeze my eggs. I'm in the process of freezing my eggs now, so I'll be totally fine with that.
God.
There's a guy that's a good guy, and he is 5'10", no?
Oh.
I guess so. 5'10", close enough. Good guy, meets all the standards. Yeah.
So tell me to ask you, who's the guy on your page?
Who guy?
Is there a guy on your
She don't know who
Instagram
the
page?
guy is on her page.
No.
This man?
Oh my God.
Who's that?
Who is that? My husband. Now she just deleted. She just ran. She just ran.
Ooh! Husband pamper day.
Oh my God.
Husband pamper day. You lying asshole.
She called the lying asshole. Now I'm gonna share something with you. I think Kendra G needs to have a screening before they hit her. You know what I'm saying? Like she need to talk to these people before they get to come live on her stuff. Because sometimes people do it just to go, viral. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there, that's gonna go viral. Okay? Yes, Kendra. Yes, Kendra G. Okay? Now, who else we got in here? Now, listen. Angela Stanton has said something. Now, shout out to Angela Stanton. Okay? I like Angela. Now, I know a lot of people got some problems with her, but I like Angela. Okay? I like her content. Okay? This is what she said. Now, this goes straight to the black community. Okay? Now, anybody who ain't black in here, this not for you. Okay? But everybody who my sisters and brothers in here that look like me, this right here is for you. This is nasty right here. Here we go. This nasty.
And COVID.
and mass incarceration and transgenderism for children are nothing more than democratic tools of white supremacy. Look, I'm not scared to say it. They're saying that we're the racists on this side. No, I think that you all are the racists on that side because you're doing everything in your power to stop black life.
That's nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty.
Abortion.
She nasty. She nasty. But that's true. That's true. You know what shocks me more is the way we vote as the black community. How we vote so large for Democrat when it took them 128 years for them to get the first black senator. Do you know every bill that was passed for civil rights, right? Democrats ain't had nothing to do with it. It was the Republicans. That's nasty, ain't it? That is nasty. That's nasty. I don't know why we do that because like I told y'all, I was a born Democrat. My mama told me when I went to go, and to the Board of Elections, okay, when I went to sign up for the Board of Elections in Elizabeth, my mama said Democrat. And I said, Mom, why? Why Democrat? She said, because Democrat help us. You got to go for Democrat. But when you check, and let me share something with you. As old as I am, I feel bad because what woke me up was C-19. When C-19 and Biden got into the White House, that's what woke me up, okay? And since me working at the hospital, and I saw the nonsense that was happening with C-19, guys, do you know how hard I cried? Sometimes I had to go into the restroom after I was taking a body to the freezer. I had to go in the restroom and I had to cry my eyes out. Now, mind you, like I told y'all, I grew up hard. I seen a lot of nonsense. Grew up in 3 projects. I seen more shit than just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But when I saw how many people I had to carry to the freezer, that broke me. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I was sitting down talking to my husband, my king, and I was explaining it to him. And I'm like, babe, can you hold me a little bit? Can you hold me a little bit? Now, mind you, I have always been affectionate to my husband, but I wasn't like affectionate like I am now. Like I'm over affection now. Before I wasn't. I just was like a little bit affectionate, But now, me working at the hospital for so many years after I left Port, I have become more affectionate, And my king told me that. He said to me, babe, this job has changed you. And I think because all the death that I seen, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't imagine, like some of y'all women who've been married as long as me, some of y'all be like, I can't, I one day when my husband leave and stuff like that, or when he pass away, you gonna be happy, you free. Not me. I'm not one of those wives. I'm not one of those. I like being around my husband. I like to spend time with him. I like to touch him. I like to bite on him. I just love my husband. So I'm not one of those women. So that like turned my whole understanding that family is what I need. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me change. And I had to look at it. And I was like, this is horrible because all these people are passing away, and then when you find out what shit really going on, your heart breaks more, because C-19 is still around, but where's the ventilators? Anybody answer that question? C-19 is still around, but there's no ventilators now. They're not using ventilators. That always breaks my heart when I hear stuff like that, because anybody know if a machine is working for you, the body is not able to do this anymore for you, and the machine is working for you, right? What happens, y'all? What usually happens? If the machine is working for you, what usually happens? The body stops doing it. The machine does it. So the body don't have to produce anything. Okay? Can you imagine? I'm not, it broke my heart so bad. I ain't even lying to y'all. Also, y'all, check this out. We're going to switch to another subject, okay? So, oh God. My condolences to the family. This is going to be a little nasty, okay? Y'all listen to this. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Here we go.
Right now on WJCL, the Effingham County Sheriff's Office is investigating what they say is the suicide of a state court judge found in a courtroom Tuesday morning. WJCL 22 News' AJ Sisson talked to the sheriff about what led to his death.
We received a call that there was a possible suicide at the courthouse.
That call came in around 10:30 Tuesday morning from an Effingham County deputy sheriff. Authorities say state court judge Stephen Yeckel killed himself Monday night, the day before his last day after losing re-election in 2024. His body was in the courthouse overnight.
It appears to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. However, it's a pending investigation. We're going for an autopsy, and we'll know more as the investigation goes on.
The scene here at the Effingham County Judicial Complex when we arrived seemed like business as usual. There were over a dozen Effingham County Sheriff's vehicles here, none with their lights on, but they tell us they're the only department investigating the suicide. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation only conducting the autopsy.
Was there any note or anything left behind? Did you guys find anything? Have you been to the residence?
We understand there was notes sent to the governor. Not sure yet what that is, but we'll look at that.
WJCL 22 News asked the governor's office for that letter, which was a letter of resignation sent on December 6th, saying Yeckel would resign December 30th, that being Monday night. Governor Kemp responded on December 12th, denying the request. It is unclear at this time if the suicide is related to these letters, according to the sheriff's office.
Any premeditated reason for what happened?
Of course, if anybody knows of anything, we would appreciate a phone call. There's not much that we know in the community that would be unless he spoke to somebody. We have talked with his secretary, and she's been with us the entire time through the investigation.
Has she hinted on anything?
So he sent a letter of resignation, and then he deleted himself. This is going to lead us into something else. You know, there's a lot of men that walk around this world, and nobody loves them. Like a lot of men walk around and they don't have someone that they can say, this person genuinely loves me. I'm not lying to you. A lot of men walk around with a lot of demons on them. They do. Because they go through a lot of heartache and pain, but nobody cares when something happens to a man. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody give two she. Something happened to a man, it's nothing, you know, okay? They just walk past it like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Something happened to a man, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Something happened to a woman. Listen, you know how the world really treats men? You know how you know? This is just one prime example, okay? A woman has been cheating on her husband. Okay, let's get this in here. She's been cheating on her husband. And he goes and get a DNA test. Now, this is on live TV, okay? Because we be having these live TV shows and stuff like that, okay? He go get this done on live TV, okay? And he at the paternity court. And so now she's arguing, the wife is arguing, that's your baby, this and that, that's your baby, this and that, right? And he tells the judge, well, you know, she's been sleeping with so-and-so, and that's what I heard, and that child don't look like my other kids, okay? So now the tests come back. The audience immediately cries, like consoles the woman first. But who was dealt the bad hand? Who got the bad hand? It was the husband that got the bad hand. But they will make the wife feel so secure with the shit that she did. You know what I'm saying? Like the wife did some shit, but they will make the wife feel so secure, like what she did is not, you know what I'm saying? It's no problem what she did. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay that you went out here and screwed Pookie and Ray Ray and then brought that nasty wolf pussy back home to your husband and let him screw you. And so that if you get pregnant, you know, it's either his or it's Pookie's or either your husband. And nobody don't feel bad for the husband. You see the husband crying a little bit. He don't do no big cry, but he crying a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what the judge tell him? Well, you've been taking care of this baby since the baby been born. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? So what does that mean? I've been taking care of the baby because I thought the baby was mine. Okay? You know? This is the thing that irks my nerve too. Now, this is another thing too. This is how you know that they don't care nothing about men. When the husband pass away, this is even famous people when their husbands pass away. Okay? Let's talk about it. When their husbands pass away, all the while they talk about how much they love this man. This man was a good man. This man was amazing. All this other stuff, right? Okay? This man was a good man. Everybody looked at this man, thought he was a nice man. He was a kind man and this and that. Okay? And then all of a sudden, the wife is screwing somebody within the next 6 months, talking about she moving on. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's so easy to replace men. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no love for men. Men, a lot of men go through this world and never get true love. Never. Never get true love at all. None of them ever get true love. Never get true love. I know it's nasty. I know it's nasty what I'm saying. A lot of y'all gonna be like, damn, take heed. But I'm telling the truth. Men don't get true love. They don't. They only get love when they can do something. They only get love when they can do something. See, a man, when you're not able to do something like you used to anymore, and your wife is steadfast and she's holding on, okay? And she's doing everything that she can so the family don't fail. This woman loves you. Hold on to her. Hold on to her. Because once you can't do something for a woman, she will go like this. She will ghost you. She will be done. That's it. I watched a woman that was on a content a couple months ago, and she thought she sounded cute. She said, I was with my husband for 2 years. The husband lost his job, okay? He was making over 6 figures, okay? He lost his job, okay? He lost his job. And so he came home and he told her. She was working. She's working, okay? And so a month passed. She said, well, you know, I told him that only how we could be together is if he paid all the bills and I ain't had to pay nothing and I could sit on my money. Now, he probably thought she was playing when she said that. So for 2 years, they were together. He lost his job And then he said to her, well, babe, you're going to have to start paying the bills until I get, another job. And she said, well, if I do pay the bills, when you get your job, will you pay me back? He said, how is that? How do I pay you back this money when we live together? You know what I'm saying? This is what she said. I couldn't believe this shit. I almost fell out, okay? And she thought she sounded cute on this podcast telling everybody. And then she said, I knew my husband was a simp in the first place because he married me with 3 kids. And I was saying in my mind, bitch, no, you didn't. That's what I was saying in my mind. Bitch, no, you didn't say that. And so she said he was a simp. So I looked at her and I said, with that old nasty wolf pussy, ain't nobody want that nasty wolf pussy with that 27-inch wig you got on, and you talking about, I knew he was a simp because he married me with 3 kids. Bitch, what? I was mad. You know what I'm saying? Watching it, I was upset. Because there's heifers like you that get good men, and y'all fuck these men up for no reason. Okay? Excuse my French. It's heifers like you that get good men, and y'all destroy these good men for no reason. And when women, good women who need men like this, okay? Who need men like this, they can't get them because you got them. You know what I'm saying? With your nasty wolf pussy smelling like the fish pharmacy. Okay? I said fish pharmacy because they don't take nothing to clean that pussy out. So now anyway, I was mad. Okay? I was mad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was mad about the shit. Okay? But the thing is that irked my nerve is that we don't care about our men until some bad stuff start happening. That's when women notice, men. That's when they notice men, okay? Now, check this out. I want y'all to hear this, okay? I want y'all to hear this because I found this on Gotham City God yesterday. He shared this on a platform, and this thing was so nasty, y'all. I didn't want to post it on my channel, but I wanted to share it with y'all. Okay, because this some nasty shit. Okay, now this not us. Okay, this a Caucasian young lady. This ain't us. Okay, I don't know why I said Caucasian young lady. This nasty wolf pussy Caucasian woman. Check this what she said. Here she go. This is nasty.
Once my boyfriend was asleep, so I wanted to go fuck my ex real quick, so I drove down to the gas station, let him cream pie me, and then I came home to sneak into bed. My boyfriend woke up and then wanted to fuck me, and he started eating me out and told me how good my pussy tastes, and he's eating my ex's cum out of me, and I never told him.
This is a horror story.
Okay, so...
Are you shitting me?
Oh, that's nasty. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? That was nasty. One more time. This is disgusting. Here we go.
Once my boyfriend was asleep, so I wanted to go fuck my ex real quick, so I drove down to the gas station, let him cream pie me, and then I came home to sneak into bed. My boyfriend woke up and then wanted to fuck me, and he started eating me out and told me how good my pussy tastes, and he's eating my ex's cum out of me, and I never told him.
Eating my ex's cum out of me. And she came to the podcast to tell all these men that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say this hoism, shout out to Kosha, this hoism is nasty, okay? Y'all think it's okay to be hoes around here, okay? And I keep telling y'all, I'm going to keep promoting be a hoe with your husband. I'm going to keep promoting be a hoe with your husband, okay? You want to go through the whole phase, be a hoe with your husband. You hear me? Tell him to put a different hat on. Okay, switch your hat around or something. Y'all want to be hoes with your husband. Why we got to be out here being hoes with everybody else? But I want to share this with y'all, okay? Okay, listen. Now, my sisters, we coming back to y'all because, y'all like this hoism stage shit that y'all teach our youngins that it's okay to be hoes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in here, y'all teach our youngins that it's okay to be hoes, okay? Now this sister gonna come and she gonna speak. Here we go.
All right, I just want to highlight on this panel right here. This panel is a group of 5 women, and they're talking about relationships, blah, blah, blah. And on this particular panel, they talk about how every woman should have a whole phase. And when one woman says that every woman should have a whole phase, every last one of these women said, yes, they should.
Why?
And I just want to say that men get a bad rap in the black community. They say, oh, the man, he left. Oh, he don't protect the woman. But we don't talk about the ignorance that is promoted and condoned amongst women. This is what happens very frequently amongst women. When you have problems in your household, you sit around with your friends. When you have issues with your children, you sit around with your friends and you don't identify that all of you all are dumb. All of you all are stupid. All of you all are ill-informed. So you keep making this cycle. I'll never forget, when you want to get some help, you got to go around some people that has some intelligence.
I know that's right.
You want to get some liberation, you got to go around some people that's going to challenge your thinking. Why would you sit around with a group of people that is dumb, just saying dumb shit just like you, thinking dumb?
And we all supposed to agree that, you know, it's good to be in your whole face. You know what I'm saying? Oh, go ahead and be in your whole face. Sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. Go screw whoever you want to go screw, baby. Go suck dick and everything. You all right. You know what I'm saying? Suck everybody dick. You all right. And then nobody tells this girl that she's collecting demons as she out here screwing everybody. Nobody tells this girl that she's getting all turned out and tossed up. Nobody tell this girl when you finally marry that you don't even want to make love to your husband, okay? Because you fucked too much in your youth. Nobody tells, you know, these young women that, okay? Because listen, Biggie Small wife said it best. Faith said it best. She said, in my age now, okay? And me and Faith is borderline, okay? In the same age, we borderline, me and Faith, okay? She said in her age now, she don't even be wanting to screw no more. She don't even want to screw no more because she got it so much when she was young, okay? I still love screwing my husband. I enjoy it, okay? Okay, I get so excited. I do that thing. Hercules. Yes, I still get excited. Okay, she's sitting up there talking about she don't want nobody to touch her. I'm not into that no more. I don't have a desire. And this is what happened when you get passed around. Okay, now yes, I was a baby mama. Okay, and I did some dirt. Okay, I'm not going to sit up here and say I was an angel. But she said she got ran through. Okay, she said she got ran through and she don't even want to think about dick no more. Now, that's nasty. That's nasty. Okay, that's nasty. I'm sorry. Okay, listen. It is what it is. It is what it is. Baby, I don't know. I'm confused, okay? I'm confused. I don't even know what to say no more. Okay? Listen. Now, I gotta go. I done been up here with y'all 2 hours, 48 minutes. I gotta go. Thank you to everybody who tuned in to the channel. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to everybody who took time to spend time with me today, okay? I said it backwards. Thank you for coming. Thank you for donating to the channel. Everybody who donated, I appreciate you. Okay. To all my mods who watched the channel for me today, I appreciate you. Getting rid of all the, the wannabes that's in the chat. I appreciate y'all. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App, Super Chat, and Venmo. If you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubmraxfashion.com. The link is in my bio. So you have Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay, okay? The links are in the bio if you want to shop with us. So we got fedoras, jean jackets, leather jackets, all this nice stuff, y'all. Go check it out, see if you like something. Even hand purses as well. The material is amazing. A lot of dresses, sundresses as well. Fancy dresses, dinner dresses, a lot of stuff. And everything that we sell is on eBay. Everything that we sell is on eBay, okay? If you don't see anything on the main website, everything we sell is on eBay because we started with eBay, okay? So if you want to shop with us, you can also shop in the main website. The main website gives you the better deal, okay? Because the other websites, we got to pay a third party, okay? Also, if you want to shop merch, okay? I sell merch on YouTube. Scroll to the top of the page, you will see shop or store. Go in there and see if you like anything. Check it out, okay? See if you're interested in anything. Thank you to everybody who said, let me go see what this loudmouth heifer talking about. And I appreciate y'all for coming, okay? Thank you so much. Much love to you all, and y'all be safe, okay? Whew. Today was a lot, right? It was a lot today. Yes. Shout out to Officer Tatum, and shout out to everybody else that I had played here today. Tasha K, Kendra G, Red Pill Awareness, I think I played him too. And Young, Black, and Wealthy, I think I played him as well. So let's get into it. Y'all have a great one. Y'all be safe. Much love to you all. All right. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you feel the content. Here we go. See you later, Miss Straight Up No Chaser. Bye, baby.
But God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about